I put the call out on the old
Discord.
Yeah, at least 20 minutes ago.
No, I did it.
I did it
like 4 days ago.
Yeah, you did.
I'm just playing with you.
But people are away and stuff. Summer, innit? So people are I'm doing shit.
I'm away tomorrow.
We make time for what's important.
Tomorrow, I'm away.
Where are you away?
Gran Canaria tomorrow.
Wowzers! Didn't even know that.
I'm not here Sunday, so.
That's okay. Well, at least we know now.
At least you know now.
At least we know now.
I will be in a different country in 24 hours' time.
24 hours time.
I will send you a picture.
Yeah, send me a picture.
Of me doing this.
Why not?
Yeah, that's what we want to see. You doing that. Bada bing, bada bong.
I doubt it'll be as cute as the pictures from New York, but you know.
No, I bet it won't be. Yeah, you can stop that now.
Stop what?
I don't know. So we're ready or what? What are we doing this?
I'm ready. Are you ready?
I guess so.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, here we go then.
Let's start the motherfucking show, bitch.
Come on, here we go. Yeah, do it. Come on, yeah, come on.
Welcome, yo, to the veteran gamers. Juju, Ginny, other fellas will tell you about every single game that you play. News, reviews, and an indie pick. Stu story time and Chinny's game breakers. Here comes Duke with the soundbite saviors.
Wario cheese!
It's the veteran gamers.
Wario cheese!
It's the veteran gamers.
Wario cheese! Wario cheese!
It's the veteran gamers.
Oh, it's on!
Yeah, boy.
Your attention, please.
Switch that console off before you have to press repeat, yo.
Yourself.
Hello and welcome to episode 650. Oh, that's right, people. 650. That's 650
650.
shows
650.
of the Veteran Gamers podcast.
I'm Duke.
I'm Stu.
And I'm Chinny.
If we imagine that it's 2 hours per episode, it's more than that usually, but let's just say 2 hours for the sake of argument.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
all together. Those 650 episodes come out to like a lot of hours.
Yeah, it's a lot of hours.
It's more than 600 hours of.
I think I have spoken to you two probably twice as much as my wife. Just saying.
Well,
apparently
it's half as much.
Yeah.
Is that right? Is it 78,000 minutes?
Something like that. I don't know. It's a long time.
Yeah, which is about a third of what I put into Rocket League. So hey.
Yeah, it's nothing.
There's all sorts of connections. Yeah.
See,
so how are you guys doing?
I'm all right. It's warm. Got sunny weather here. It's like
warm.
summer's here. Finally.
Yeah, but I'm curious to know what the temperature is compared to us.
Not very hot here today.
Friday was the killer. Friday.
Blackpool is 60 right now. Wait, let me put it into Celsius because y'all do Celsius, don't you?
Be about 17 or something.
How do I tell it to do Celsius?
Friday was 91 degrees. Duke.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, 91. Well, that's what it is here now. 33 in Celsius.
Yeah, but we're a country that we don't have aircon anywhere.
Yeah, we don't do hot weather.
Well, we didn't turn on. Well, we turned on our air conditioning last week at one point, but we don't have it on right now.
Well, fuck
We're
you.
just tough.
How about that?
Yeah, good for
I
you.
grew up in Florida.
Good for
That's
you.
That's the
This
thing.
isn't hot.
So we should say off the bat, because you two are awful.
This is a weather podcast. We talk about the weather.
This is a weather podcast. We do weather stuff.
Well, y'all are from England, so you're
episode
gonna whinge about the weather, aren't you? That's what you do.
episode 650, which means
50.
we are open to people joining the call today.
Yeah.
So if
A
you're
more professional show would have a bunch of people ready to go.
Well, we
but
usually do, but
like,
I usually do that, but I couldn't be
I
bothered.
put a thing in the Discord 4 days
You
ago.
did a thing
and
in the
that's the thing. It's the
today.
community's fault. Fuck all of you.
Yeah.
So
They've just
Not really.
given
if
up,
you're
man.
listening
don't
to
care.
the show and you have Zoom, then I don't know how you get in touch with me. I have no idea.
You have to come in the chat, do you? I don't
guess
know.
so. Maybe
I guess. Ugh.
I have to
Say,
send you
I'll
a
do
private
it.
link somewhere on Discord. I can send you a private link on Discord. Message
you
me.
go.
Yeah, send him a link on
Message
Discord.
me on
GD.
Discord, and
GD.
then I will send you the Zoom link. Then you can just jump in, and then we'll
Jump in.
kick you the fuck out.
Jump.
Everybody
Thingy,
jump.
Nicole said she'll come and say hi, but I don't know how we get in touch with Nicole.
All right.
Maybe you could message her on
I don't know.
Discord.
Doggies, is that Doggies?
Yeah,
is that-
Doggies
yeah,
1,
Nicole,
2,
yeah,
3.
yeah.
Nicole said so. You
So,
know, I don't know.
they need to message me on Discord.
Well, she'll not be listening, so
She's on
You'll be
the.
waiting
She's
on-
in the bloody chat now.
is she? Oh my god, I'm impressed.
It's pretty
Oh my
impressive.
god, she is there.
Only because she gets annoyed by the at everyone stuff when I do that
Who
in
wouldn't?
Discord. So if you're listening to this, you can be on the show. First come,
Yeah.
first serve. We've got a couple of questions for the guests that come on the show. We're just
Yeah.
celebrate. We're just riffing tonight. We're just riffing.
We don't
There's
care.
no mad
Just
agenda
running around.
tonight. We're just
Having fun.
Having fun.
having
Yeah.
fun.
Is that it? We done?
Yeah, that's the end of the show.
Yes.
Yeah.
Whatever. So what are we doing? Are we getting people in now?
Well,
are we going
we've
to chat
got-
for a bit? What are we doing?
We've got a first person has messaged me already.
Wow.
Woo! First
Oh, okay,
person.
then. I'm liking
So
this.
this is like
So,
a first-person shooter.
I'm
We're
gonna send the
shoot
link.
An interview.
Do you know how to do this?
Yes, I know.
Are you au fait?
You know, do I know how to send a Zoom?
Well,
link?
I'm just checking because, sometimes you're a bit haphazard with stuff.
So if you want to be on the show, message me on Discord. I will send you the link. Our first person should be coming in soon,
Okay.
so
I'm
we'll
waiting.
see.
This is exciting.
It is exciting. It's gonna. You know
It
what I've
is.
just realised? It's gonna mess up the whole scene on OBS.
Oh, yeah. Well,
So-
how are you going to fit these people in? You're just
See-
going to stick them somewhere in
Yeah,
the
I'm
middle?
just
Stick
gonna
a little
have to-
one of them in, I don't know, in between our
I
names
don't-
or something.
We'll do something.
Tiddly one. Tiddly one, a mini pick.
We'll figure it
That's
out.
what you need to
We'll
do.
Figure it.
Yeah, why
out.
not?
Yeah.
Um,
mini
in-
picture.
in the meantime,
Yeah.
what do we talk about?
I know you're going on your holidays, aren't you? You just said to us earlier. And
Yeah.
you're going on your holly bolly. What time are you flying?
3 o'clock.
In the afternoon?
Yes.
Oh, that's
I would
good.
hope not in the
That's a
morning.
good time
That's
to
a good-
fly.
Yeah. So yeah.
Do you think you'll get your suitcases there?
Do I think I even get there? No. At the
Because
moment, with the state of
I've
the
seen-
airports, no, I don't.
I have seen pictures of suitcases just stacked up
Yeah.
because there's no baggage handlers to put them on the plane.
Well, this is what I've done.
I
I've,
actually saw
I've,
that picture too. Yeah.
yeah. So
I've-
what's happening?
you do. Oh, the person who's messaged me said you do know it asks you to sign in. Well,
Just use Google.
Google
That's what I
sign
do.
in, do something. I don't know.
Just
I
sign
can't
in
help
with
you.
Google.
Because
Google.
I think it's because it's like a private
Yeah, just sign in with Google.
thing. I don't know.
It's fine.
We'll see. But just try and sign in. Person.
Yeah, I just use Google.
I don't.
It's fine.
So yes.
So you, yeah.
I've packed I've got like a large suitcase and a small suitcase, and
Yeah.
I've put like stuff that I could live off in the small suitcase, just in
Right,
case I
okay.
lose the big suitcase.
Yeah.
who are you flying with? Dare I ask?
Well, Tara. I'm only joking. That's a joke.
Ah!
I'm flying with Jet 2. Jet 2.
Oh no, you should be fine. Jet 2's good.
Jet 2 are okay.
Jet 2's good because they have their own baggage handlers and stuff.
Right.
So they have their
right.
own people doing all that shit. You don't have none of these agency staff and all that bollocks.
Yeah.
I've got inside info, by the way, on Jet 2 because
Apparently.
I
think you're an
work.
expert on that airline.
I work with the mum of the chief finance operating person
my
for the
goodness.
whole of Jet 2.
Interesting.
Wow.
Her daughter is the big finance person in the whole of Jet 2.
Well.
Yeah.
Very
Wow.
impressive.
Yeah.
Fancy
So she
dancer.
says they're doing all right. They're doing all right. They're not
They're doing all
cancelling
right.
too many flights.
What
either.
would the chief financial officer say about an airline? that's
We're
not doing all right?
fucked.
We're fucked.
Yeah.
We've
I
had
mean,
to
I'm not
cancel
saying that she's
500
lying
flights.
necessarily.
Yeah.
I'm just saying I wouldn't necessarily trust someone.
I don't know if this person is coming in.
Are they coming in? Are they not coming in?
The
Are
chief
they coming
financial
in?
officer for Jet 2 is
Yeah,
coming
yeah,
into
they're
our
coming in.
show.
Are they
So
coming in?
if you're listening to this
Hello?
live,
Our
Message-
airline is wonderful.
message me on Discord and I will send you a link to Zoom.
So
Apparently,
what's
you've
happened to
Yeah,
the
sign in
person
with
who's
Google.
coming in?
apparently
What's
you've got to
happened
sign in to join the call.
Yeah,
I
but you're
don't-
signing with Google. You don't
All
even
right,
have to do
Stu,
anything.
Stu, stop
God.
talking so I can
Well, it's
tell
so
people.
easy,
Oh,
Chinny.
stop.
God,
Yeah,
why
it's
don't
so
you just
easy.
sign in
Man. What are
with
these
Google?
people's
Stop.
problems? Well,
I need to tell people how to get on the show.
yeah,
Stop
sign in with
interrupting
Google.
me. Okay, we have the
Shut
person
the
in the,
hell
in the.
up,
There
Stu.
she is.
Hey, we don't know who it is, but there she is apparently. Hello.
I can see
Oh no, she's
her.
covering up her mic or her camera.
Oh my God! Why is she
Hello.
half in mine? What's going on?
It's Nicole.
It's Nicole. We've never
Because
seen
your
Nicole
usual
before,
setup
weirdly.
for Chinny is like.
I've seen Nicole before.
Oh, she's
set up
covered up
right.
a camera. Has she covered up a
I
camera?
follow her on
Yes.
Instagram, so I know what Nicole looks like. Hi, Nicole.
Hello, Nicole.
Oh, she's.
Hi.
Oh, she
I'm
doesn't want to be
No, I'm
live.
hiding.
That's
I'm
fine.
hiding.
Why? Why are you hiding?
I don't blame you. I wouldn't want to be seen with us either.
I don't want to be seen with anyone.
Okay.
What?
Do you want to talk
Doesn't
about
wanna
this,
be seen
Nicole? You
with
don't want to be
anyone?
seen
Nicole,
with anyone?
are there people after you, Nicole?
Yeah,
Could
Nicole,
be.
what's happening? It's happening.
Yeah.
So
Got COVID. That's what's up.
Have you got
Do you
COVID
really?
at the
I
moment?
have got COVID since
Oh,
last
no,
Tuesday.
I'm sorry.
Hell's
That's
teeth,
unfortunate.
and
Are
how-
you feeling well?
I just have a cold, literally,
that's-
but I'm positive.
man.
Yeah.
That is a thing. People think it's gone, but it's still around somewhere. People still
Well,
are getting it, I guess.
I hope you don't have any long haul symptoms there, Nicole.
Mm. I hope not. I have enough time blowing my nose already.
It's
Oh,
all
yeah.
right. She's young.
Touch
She'll be
wood.
fine. She'll be fine.
No,
Yeah, that's what
well-
you.
what?
Go ahead.
Work want me to come in.
What with the
What?
COVID? They go, just get in here, spread it around. We haven't had it yet. It's fine.
Where do you work?
Uh,
Where do you work, Nicole?
educational setting.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. I'm sorry to hear that. That's very rough.
It's very rough.
Eric also works in an educational setting.
He does.
That's right. But I'm on summer break, so it's like
We don't start summer till next month, end of next
Wow.
month, and I only get a month. And wait, 6
Oh.
weeks?
6 weeks.
6 weeks.
You get
What's
6
that?
weeks.
6 weeks.
6 weeks in the
Ridiculous.
UK. Yeah.
Does your employer know about Article 24 of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights?
Wow. What does that even mean?
What does that mean?
Well,
Yeah.
They
you
knew
know what the
about
Universal
COVID back
Declaration
then.
of Human Rights is, Stu.
Yeah. Go on.
Okay, good. So it's this document that guarantees rights to everybody on the planet. And
Right.
Article 20, this is true, people, look it up. Article 24 says everyone has a right to rest and leisure, including reasonable limitation of working hours and periodic holidays with pay.
What did
So-
Nicole? What do you think your gaffer would say if you spat that at them?
Yeah. Yeah. What do you think
mean-
they would say?
I can't be bothered to argue with anybody, honestly.
You think that's what
Can't
they'd
work.
say?
I have COVID. Here you go.
So have you been
Yeesh.
playing any video games, Nicole?
Yeah, Nicole. What have you been playing?
Honestly, I just can't be bothered with anything anymore. I'm just.
Okay.
Wow.
Do you need
That's
to talk
frustrating.
after the show, Nicole?
Yeah,
Are you
yeah.
okay?
Do you want to
Fine,
see?
Blink once. Oh, wait, we can't see you. blink. Damn it.
yeah.
Do you
I'm
want to?
just
Yeah.
done with things and people, and I want
Wow.
my holiday.
Are you on your holiday? Are you going on holiday
Uh,
soon?
No, I just want holiday.
Or you just want time off?
You want time
But
off?
I have
yeah,
time off
exactly.
anyways now.
Well, yeah, you do.
Well,
So
Yeah, you do.
you've
Sure.
got the very thing you want, but you're ill.
Yeah, not in the way you want it, I guess.
No.
So
You want time off
so
while you're healthy. You want
if
healthy
you
time off.
if you could go on, if you say you didn't have the COVIDs, right,
yeah.
and you could go on holiday tomorrow, where would you go?
Anywhere at this point, I've been sat in this country for the last 2 years,
Yeah.
not moving.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
it's not
Indeed.
good. That's enough
Would
to
you
make
want to go to
anyone
Gran
depressed.
Canaria? Chinny's going to
I'm
Gran
going to
Canaria.
Gran
he is.
Canaria tomorrow. Do you want to
Yeah.
try and sneak in a suitcase and then just run off?
Yeah,
I'm COVID positive. Nice try.
Yeah, but they
They'll be
won't test
fine.
you if in the
they
suitcase,
don't
Nicole.
give a
Think
shit.
about
Yeah.
it,
You
Nicole.
you don't even
Think.
have to have a
Suitcase isn't gonna
test
get sick,
anymore. No
you
one
know?
cares. Yeah.
No one cares, really.
No one cares.
No, I
You
get
don't need a test. They don't even need a test for the Canary Islands. They don't even care. It's like, come
No.
on in. It's
no,
fine.
no, I don't care. No.
Just maybe wear a mask on the bus. You'll be sorted.
So, so are you moving back to, or are you moving to a different country as soon as you can? Because you said you're done with this country, Nicole.
Yeah, totally done.
No, I'm just. No, I haven't said I will leave. I just need a break
From
Yeah,
the
she just
country.
needs a break
Yeah.
from the country.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
So I agree because
Wow.
you should have a break from a country. So I went to earlier this year. I went to a very calm, peaceful country called America,
yeah,
Woo! Shoot everybody!
and
totally calm.
very calm. Everybody was very level-headed in New York.
No one has
and-
guns or anything over there. It's fine.
No, it was lovely. So I would recommend that if you want a bit
Peaceful.
of serenity and peacefulness, and New York City is lovely.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
You go to the Bronx. It's absolutely fine there. That's the best place to go if you want to relax.
Yeah,
That's what I've heard.
So Nicole, so do you have you played games all your life, or was it just the Quest that you sort of got into, Nicole?
Wait, I'm just thinking. Fine.
Oh, she's got a camera on.
Oh, we
can
got a
see
camera
her
on. We
now.
can see it. It is a bit weird. Oh,
Now
she's on
Chinny
with
has
me
to
again.
reorganize
Hey,
his
look,
screen
she's
so he
sharing
can
a
put
screen
her
with
on.
me.
Oh, did
How
I?
lucky are you?
Right, there we go.
What? Oh, what? So confused.
I don't know.
That's because Chinny has a certain setup for the camera feed.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Now it's in
There we
quad view.
go.
So,
now we can see
so
you.
do you have you played video games all your life, Nicole? Or is it just the Quest?
No, actually, I started. So when I was a kid, my parents are divorced, right? So I have two sides of my family. Basically, my dad. I didn't start really playing until PSP.
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 Look at that.
PSP.
Now you're making us feel
Yeah.
old, Nicole. Now we're
And that was only like on Sundays when I saw him.
right.
Because my
okay.
mum and stepdad didn't let me play games.
Right.
Okay.
Ah, okay,
So you-
I see.
So your dad was
So
your
dad-
in.
Yeah,
that
Dad
Yeah.
was the like easygoing one.
And
who
what
went, yeah,
do you
go.
remember what you played
go
on
for
your
it.
PSP? Do you remember what was your?
I played
gen-
Pac-Man. I love
Yeah.
the Astro. Just the, you know, the one where there's a spaceship and you destroy aliens and they go, dude. From Namco. The games from Namco. I remember.
You mean
Yeah.
Space Invaders?
Yes, thank you.
There you go, Space Invaders. So retro. These are retro
Uh-huh.
classics, Nicole.
And
They
the
are.
digger guy, the digger guy thing.
Dig Dug.
Big Dog.
Yeah.
Big Dog was a classic.
There you go.
Oh,
These
what
are
a
all
game.
classic games. And then did you play games between after that, or did you sort
And
of just?
then I managed to persuade one year. Then for some reason he got a Wii from a bank or somebody. I don't know what.
A bank?
Oh, we.
You got a Wii from a bank?
Bearing in
bank.
mind, I grew up in Hong Kong. Let's just clarify.
Did you just get one for opening an account? Was it like open an account, you get a free Wii?
Yeah. Do
I
you wanna,
don't know.
Yeah.
It's
Do you
just
want a
what
new
he said to
account?
me.
Do you want a
Came
savings
home one
account?
day and he said, "Look, here, play this. I got it from a bank."
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
In order
so
to
what'd you
open
play?
the
Or
savings
someone
account.
gave it to him. Either one of those.
Right.
go.
I don't know. Yeah.
Was that-
Oh.
All I know, if somebody
So
says,
you're
"Do you know
playing
anything
Wii
about?
Sports?
Do you know anything about Hong Kong?" All I'll say is, if you open a bank account, they give you a Wii. That's all I'll
Yeah,
say.
they give you a Wii.
That's
Yeah.
all I
There
know.
it
No, I
is.
don't think they do that anymore.
All right.
You get a free Wii.
They give you a Switch now. They give you a Switch.
So it was the Wii games and then I don't even it doesn't make sense. But then all of a sudden came an Xbox 360, but they weren't for me to keep. They were at his house that I played on
Yeah.
sometimes.
No, that's fine. That's
You
fine.
see, that's weird, right? I'm just saying, right? I'm just going to interject here because, like, Hong
It's
Kong.
not like Stu to interject. Go
I
ahead.
know.
No.
Hong Kong,
Yeah.
China, all those sort of countries are like Sony mad. So the the fact that you got a 360 turned up in Hong Kong is weird in itself, I would have said. Because like they're just Sony, isn't it? It's like Sony everything.
Yeah, Sony. Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe he was into his,
Maybe.
American
Well,
companies. I don't know. I mean,
America,
he got a Wii.
America.
He got a Wii from a bank. I don't know what.
He
I
got
just
a Wii
thought,
from a
honestly,
bank.
it doesn't make sense anymore.
I don't know.
I
don't
didn't
know.
question it when I was younger because
No, you don't.
Yeah,
You-
really. You just
you just-
play whatever's around.
You just accept anything when you're young. You're like, oh yeah,
That's
this big
right.
fat guy just comes down my chimney every year.
Games.
No problem. No questions asked. That's fine.
There it is.
Uh,
So what
so
was
then-
it on the 360 then?
Yeah, what did you play?
It wasn't a lot of games. It was just Monopoly. And back then, I didn't have COD. Probably too young as well.
Wow, you just play Monopoly on the three. That is
Never
grim.
too young for COD, as long as you can hold the controller.
Yeah,
you're good.
as long as you can breathe, you can play Call of Duty. I mean, that's
Yeah,
fine.
it's
You know,
fine.
it's no
Shoot the
problem.
civilians at
Get it for the
airport, why
kids,
not?
man. It's for the kids.
It's for the kids.
It's for the kids.
You know that level where you kill all those civilians in the airport. It's for the
Yeah,
kids.
Kids just like shooting people in the
They
face. It's
love
fine.
it. They love
Take
it.
that,
Love
civilians.
They
it.
do. They love a bit of it.
So what made you? Because we met you, Nicole, on poker, of course.
We did playing poker.
And
Do we
what-
need to recap the story again, how it went?
No, we don't need to do that because you
No,
know,
we don't.
We already
But it
make
was
our
funny.
listeners fall asleep anyway. But
Yeah, it was funny.
right. But but what made you buy a Quest? Was it the lockdown? Was it just I don't know. I need to get out of here. Like you're saying today. What made you buy a Quest?
My boyfriend had one, so I tried it and I liked it. And then I bought one for my birthday, and then yeah.
Did you not?
You
why
bought
didn't-
one for yourself. Why didn't someone else get it for you?
Yeah, why didn't your boyfriend buy you one?
He doesn't have 300 quid in his bank.
Oh.
So
has
what
he got
you're
a
saying
Wii?
is everyone in your life is a bunch of cheapskates.
Yeah, you need to kick him into touch and get someone with some cash.
I'll tell you what,
want
Nicole.
cash.
If he opens up another bank account, he'll get a Wii. Like I don't know. I've heard this.
Exactly.
And if you put two Wii's next to each other in your face, it's kind of like a VR set.
It is.
Yeah.
Just need 2 TV screens. Sorted.
Works pretty
Yeah.
much the same way.
It's the same thing.
It is.
It's the same.
Exactly the
So
same.
besides the poker, do you play other games on the Quest?
I used to play. There is a fruit shooting game. I forgot its name.
All
You
right.
literally shoot fruit.
That'd be
Why
cool.
not? You're not talking about Fruit Ninja.
Yeah, it's not
No,
Fruit Ninja,
no,
was it?
that's slicing.
That's the
fruit.
slicing.
Different.
Right. Well,
Yeah,
I just wanted
that's
to make sure.
Duke.
Okay.
That's
I-
slicing it.
I never touched a Quest.
That's
I don't know.
slicing
It's
it, dude.
completely
Quest
different.
Oh.
fruit
You
shooter.
don't know the difference between chopping and shooting? For God's sake?
Is it perhaps shooty fruity?
It could be shooty
Could be.
you
Shooty
go.
Wait, I
fruity.
have to check.
Just use Google, as Stu said. I did, and it came up with shooty fruity,
Shooty
which is a
fruity.
good name.
I
That's a good
don't
name for a
have many
fruit shooter.
hands to Google everything.
No, no, no. I'm
Apparently-
just talking about myself.
apparently-
I'm not talking about you. I'm just saying that's how I came up with that title. I'm not trying to cast aspersions. Sorry.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what gets good reviews on the Quest, and you wouldn't think it, but it does.
What?
Is
Penguin
Angry
Killer.
Birds? No,
Sorry.
Angry Birds.
Oh, I was close.
There's
Is it-
Angry Birds on.
Yeah, there's an Angry Birds VR game, and it gets really
Oh,
good reviews.
snap.
People love it. I've never played it, but I'm like, I keep eyeing it up every time it's on sale. I'm like, should I get it? It looks pretty good. But no, I've never bought it. I didn't
don't know.
bother. in
For
the
some
end.
It's a
reason, this
classic
is the
game.
thing, Nicole. I don't know if you know this about Stu, Nicole, right? But he's a tight ass, right? He doesn't.
I am a tight
He,
ass.
doesn't
It's true.
he calculates everything, and he's like, I can get a 2-for-1 deal. So having a meal with him is a fucking nightmare, right?
It
So
is absolute nightmare.
so-
I get all my little
and he's-
vouchers
he's got-
out, tickets,
okay,
money off.
This is where you stop talking. We're talking about you, not at you, right? So what he does, Nicole, he
Good
has
luck
like
with that.
he has a
Yeah.
spreadsheet and an allotted budget for what
There
he
is.
can spend on leisure, such as video games or DJing or whatever. But for some reason, Nicole, when it comes to games on the Quest, he just goes mad. He
I
just
do.
goes crazy.
It
He
is
just buys
true.
things. Yeah.
Because I remember he tells me, he mentions, I've bought this new game. We're like, I've tried this new game. Have you guys tried this?
Yeah.
He's doing it.
Because
like-
he's so desperate for someone to
only
talk
me.
to
So
who
he's only
plays
me.
VR games.
I
Because
know.
every week he comes in here and we listen to him blah 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 blah, and then you're throwing discs around from a mountaintop, and we're all like, okay.
Are you
so he's
talking
really
about-
eager.
Is he talking about the Ultimate Frisbee game?
Oh, I
that
just
was
made that
great.
up. I have no idea.
Yeah,
No,
I didn't even know there
there
was
was
a
one.
thing.
Yeah, but he always does
Apparently,
it.
I
That's the
just nailed it. Man, I could be developing games for the Quest.
It's actually a thing, and I've tried it. It's actually kind of cool. You literally
Is
just
it
play
like
Ultimate
the discs
Frisbee.
of Tron? Okay.
So do you
Yeah.
have to do tricks?
No, you just throw and catch it and aim at someone's goal, at the other team's goal.
Ah, I see. So it's
And
like
it's for
Rocket
free.
League with frisbees.
Except you're not flying around with
So you're not
rockets.
flying around in
And
a
it's-
car,
You're
but
and
you're
floating
throwing
in
frisbees.
space.
Oh,
You're
right.
floating
You're
in
in
like.
space?
Wow.
Oh,
Not-
really?
No, it's not really space. It's like in an arena.
But it's a zero
type.
G.
So
type
it's
of
like
situation.
Ender's
Yeah.
Game. It's like Ender's Game.
Ender's
Is
Game.
it Ender Game?
Maybe. I
Like
mean,
that?
every video game's like Ender's Game to some extent.
I don't
Okay.
know what's it called. I've literally. You know what? I need to Google Oculus game, and we can then.
Yeah, you do. Then we know what we're talking about here. Talking of the Quest, by the way, I went to the Smelly Shop today.
Smelly Shop is CEX, Nicole. Just let you know.
Yeah, I've not been for a while, right?
Love
uh,
a good CEX bargain.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
but like,
well-
but why do they all smell the same, Nicole?
They
They
do
don't
Smelly Shop.
smell.
Smelly shops. But here's the thing, right? I haven't worn a mask for like weeks, because of COVID and shit. Thought I'd better put one on if I'm going in there, just
to be
generally
honest,
for anything.
I would
You
put
know what I mean?
I'd put a mask on before in CEX before COVID.
Yeah, exactly.
Not just,
Just
a
in
regular
case.
like N95. We're talking about like a gas mask.
yeah. This
Oh, just in case, man. Just in case. But here's the thing, right? So I went in and I was getting rid of an old phone because I was going to get some cash because I'm a tight ass. So I'll
Sure,
give
yeah.
some cash.
of course.
And the dude behind the counter picked up an original Oculus Quest that he was obviously doing you have to test it to make sure it works before you can give any cash to anyone. And he put it on for literally, and I kid you not, he put it on for 2 seconds,
Yeah.
right? And then he took it for, oh my God, I feel so sick.
Yeah.
I'm like, are you for real? And I'm like, really? And he's like, oh yeah, I go, oh man, I can't put these
No, but
things
was
on
he?
at
Did he
all."
mean sick as in good though?
No, like sick
No,
as in like
clearly
I'm gonna
he meant-
vom.
Yeah.
Yo, that was thick.
I'm
That's
gonna
Sick,
a
like,
thick.
yo.
physically vom.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Yo, this
really?
Man, it's sick.
I'm like, what? Just
Wow.
after
Well,
that?
that's the thing, though. Yeah, these freaking capitalists keep saying like, "Oh, I'm sorry if there's this horrible pandemic raging, but we need to keep this economy moving." Yeah.
Yeah.
What's
What are
that
we
going to
supposed
do?
to
Is
do?
I
it
don't. I
people
don't know.
talking
I
when
don't know
he
why
puts
you
a
went on
quest
an
his head?
economy
I don't
rant
know.
there.
Just saying.
He just put a thing on his head. It was
Yeah,
nearly.
but look, there's
sick.
somebody at my work though, Stu. That I brought the quest to work. Everybody had to go. I said, Tom, do you want to go? And he said, if I put that on my head, I will throw up.
The thing is,
Wow.
though, most people
So I
can
forced
do
it on his head.
Yeah, exactly. Most people could do it for a couple of minutes, though. I mean, this guy literally was like seconds.
Yeah,
I'm like, surely that can't be real.
yeah.
Well, who
Some
knows?
people,
Maybe
some
it is.
people have a dicky tummy.
Maybe
Hey,
dude,
you know
their
what?
brain just
Caesar
can't
Pavese
cope.
said you cannot insult a man more viciously than by refusing to believe that he is suffering.
Well, yeah. He
See,
didn't
this
look like
is-
he was suffering, to be
See,
fair.
Eric
but
says all the clever shit. Nicole, have
He
you
does.
noticed this about the
we
show?
just
Like,
go. Yeah.
he quotes people
Yeah.
that have said things, and I'm
Yeah.
like, what about farts? They're weird. You know what I mean?
He
Like, that's
quotes,
the level
he'll
of the show.
quote a TV show we've never heard of and expect us to know what it is.
Yeah, that's true.
One of my friends got so sick
totally
of me
true.
quoting people. She goes, as Beverly Slithers says. And I'm like, who's
Yeah,
Beverly
exactly.
Slithers? I don't know. So that became the name that everybody
Beverly
uses
Slither,
to make
yeah.
fun of me when I bring up a
You know
quote.
what they say, though, don't you, Chinny? You know what they say.
Yeah.
You quote other people haven't got any original ideas of their own. Just
Yeah.
Well, that's
saying.
what Ralph Waldo Emerson said. I hate quotations. Tell me what you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey-o.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I just put it in a different way, you know. That was
Yeah.
my own way. Of
And
putting
you
it.
know what Kanye West once said?
What did he say?
He said-
Wait. I do know what Kanye West once said. He said,
Yeah, he
No, he
did.
said, "Scoop de whoop de whoop, whoopity whoop, whoopity whoop de whoop."
Is that
well,
true?
you know what
That's
Snoop
true.
Dogg once said.
That's
1,
true.
2, 3, and to the
So Nicole, we've
Stu's getting sexy fan mail on the chat.
yeah,
Yeah.
Nicole,
the
we've got
goatee.
somebody,
It's not a goatee, for God's sake.
we've got somebody
Dude,
else who
keep
wants.
arguing about whether it
Jesus
is or not.
Christ.
I know.
Obviously,
I
the
keep
chat's correct.
biting. I've got to stop biting.
Yeah.
Too
All right.
fine.
It's time for my question,
The
Nicole.
goatee.
What is the angriest you've ever gotten at a video game?
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
oh, and Nicole gets very
Tell
angry.
the truth. I once ruined my bedroom because of Mega Man 3.
Yeah,
So
Yeah.
don't hold out.
Yeah, he did,
We
it's
are all
true.
gonna be
come on,
honest today.
Nicole. She's
I
thinking.
actually avoid trying to throw things out the window. Or
We do not believe you. You
No.
are lying
I do,
to us.
'cause I don't have the
Tell
money
us
to
about
get-
the time you threw something out the window.
No, I actually never threw anything out the window.
All right, when did you punch the wall?
No, I can't punch the wall because I
Can't
have to pay
imagine
for it.
that.
Mash the
I really
TV,
can't.
So
yell
what was
something
the
horrible?
angriest you've
The
Make someone
here's
leave
the
the room?
thing: the flat
Okay.
TV doesn't belong to me. If I break it, I pay
Yeah.
for it.
Yeah.
But see, that's the thing. It's not always within your control to go, wait a minute, I better not.
Yeah,
It
break
kind
that
of.
because
It
I'll have to
look,
pay
no.
for it.
that's
well,
not very rock and roll of you, Nicole. You know what I mean?
I'm not being funny, dude.
I
but
like keeping. I don't want to pay for things that I can control.
Okay,
not
fine. Okay,
breaking.
fine. So you've never broken anything. You never punched a wall. Have you yelled and screamed and like lost your temper?
At a video game.
Probably, yeah. Most
Okay,
likely
you
it's
just
COD.
Can't remember.
That
COD.
pisses me.
Yeah, COD, well.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the
Yeah.
people cheating using lag switches.
Or Fortnite, and then which usually means I just quit before
Oh,
I
yeah.
actually get
so
pissed
rage
off.
quitting. Okay, good. That I can
That's
relate
good. We
to.
like Rage Queen. What about when Chinny was like constantly going on at you the first time you met him? You got
Yeah.
pretty angry then. Do you know what I mean? When he was
I know.
like
Oh yeah, I just
asking you a
stepped
ton of
back.
questions.
Yeah,
I just
Nicole's
got-
got fire. You know,
She
like
has.
she's got
She
like
has.
this thing to get back at. She's quick.
Yeah.
She's quick. She wouldn't get angry at me. She wouldn't allow herself
Oh,
to
I
get
don't
angry
know.
at
I
me.
don't know. I reckon she was pretty angry that night.
Would you, Nicole? You're too smart for that. You're
I
not gonna-
wasn't angry then. It was more like snapping back. It wasn't
snapping
angry.
back. I think
Oh,
that's fair
okay.
game. I think
Can
that's
you
fair game.
throw things in the virtual poker world?
Yeah.
Like, could you pick
Yes.
up a-
Yes.
Yes,
Trust
you
me,
can.
I've thrown a lot at them.
She shot like
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
yeah,
with
yeah.
a
So you have
gun.
thrown things because of anger. I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he didn't do any
Just
damage, so
virtual
that's
things.
good.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Now, when you so I've never used the quest, so you have to help me understand this. If you throw a glass at me in the game, does it like break on my head, or does it just go clonk and then just fall on the ground?
I'm
I
not
know
sure.
we
some
don't have
breaks,
a
didn't you?
glass, do we?
No, you don't
It's
have a
usually like
Okay.
balls or
Okay.
A duck.
But it wouldn't break, would it? It would
Yeah.
just like bonk and then probably just
Yeah.
fall.
Yeah.
On the ground.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Stu, did you have your question for Nicole?
Oh, my question was, obviously we've been doing the show now for 14 years. That sounds a lot, doesn't it?
Obviously, you know, as
14
everyone knows.
14 years.
Right.
Nicole, how old were you when we started the show?
14 years.
How about
Nicole.
that?
Dude.
She's just for the audio listeners. She's so shocked and appalled
I
that
know.
she's
She suddenly
14
contracted a
years.
disease.
and started sneezing.
Yeah, she has.
And
made
it's
her
actually
sneeze.
she's so shocked that it's cleared her COVID. It's
No,
weird.
it's
She's turned the
gone,
camera
totally
off
gone.
again.
Totally gone. Cured.
No.
No, I no, it's not. Well, exactly at this moment and 14 years ago. Well, this time of year 14 years ago, or general year.
I suppose just generally, how old were you when we started the show?
Yeah. Just
Just an
in
idea.
general.
Ballpark. You don't have to get
Yeah, yeah.
9 or
14.
10.
9 or
9
10.
or
Okay.
10.
Jesus Christ.
Man,
Jesus.
that was so. Okay.
Yeah, I feel
don't
old
think about
now.
it.
That's
Antonio,
You
awful.
feel old. Do you
That's-
feel old,
Don't
Jimmy?
worry, I'm happy to remind you that
That's
you are.
awful. God.
Terrible.
I don't know who I feel
Yeah.
sorry for, us or you.
I was in my 30s when I
Us.
started this show.
the most
30s.
pitiful of all.
30s.
Jimmy
I
now.
still can't believe you've done 14 years.
I know. it's
14
crazy.
years.
Well, sometimes
every
we
week.
can't either.
Every
It's
week for
Every
14
week. Never missed a
years.
week.
Never missed a week.
Never missed a week.
No, my question was anyway, we've been doing the show for 14 years.
Yeah.
What's your best gaming memory in those 14 years we've been doing the show?
You
Sounds like
actually
if you're going
think-
back to PSP.
Are you okay? I've
Well,
just
she
met
went
you
through all
last
of
No,
year.
no.
2 years.
But Nicole, what's
no,
your
listen,
No,
no,
not
what's your
involving us,
favourite
just
gaming
involving
yeah,
gaming
just
at all.
what's your favorite game memory in the last 14 years?
Of all time.
Years. Yeah, what do you go? Wow.
Because if you started the PSP, that's 2005,
Yeah.
2006.
So what you got to ask yourself
We're
is this
talking
question.
about.
Is there a game you played where you'd like to wipe your memory of that game like you'd never played it and play it again?
Well, you're just asking a different question now.
Well, it's the same sort of thing. What's
Let me
your
ask
favourite
you the
gaming
same
memory?
question in a
I
different
don't
way.
know.
If you had a game
Yeah,
that you could
exactly.
develop.
No,
that had
Nicole, is
all
the
sorts
Earth
of things in
flat?
it-
Discuss. Like, what are we doing?
No,
No,
it's not.
no.
Do we go around the sun or does the sun go around us?
The
So,
sun goes.
All right, so favorite gaming memory of all time. Go ahead.
Go.
That's like you're asking me to pick a single favorite food, which I can't
I know
pick.
it's hard, but
No, it's
course
hard.
you
this is
can.
a
Of
this is the
course you
place where we
can.
pull triggers and make decisions. This is
Yeah.
a
What
We want a
waffle
decision.
podcast.
sticks
What?
out
Making
in your
life-changing
mind?
decisions here.
What
Yeah.
sticks
It's
out
gonna
in your
change
mind
your
when we
life to
say
pick a favorite game?
a favorite gaming moment? Look, there must be something that comes to the forefront of your mind, going, this one might be in.
Yeah, don't think about it. Just
I can't because my mind goes blank.
You've got
So a
COVID,
game where
Nicole.
you
We can
finished
finish
it. What about the first game you ever finished? Have you got a game you finished?
That's a good question.
I'm trying to make it easier.
I
Like you
think-
saw that credits roll.
Yeah.
COD was a big surprise. I didn't think I'd actually enjoy it so much, like shooting
Well, all
games.
right, there you
Which
go.
COD are we
Yeah.
talking about? Which one did you finish first?
I play any COD, honestly. If I can
Okay.
shoot something, I'm happy.
Yeah,
Wow.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
I
what
agree.
we're talking about.
I agree. That's where America got it right.
Wow.
Too soon? Are we too soon?
I think it's too
A
soon.
little
No,
bit.
Little
man,
bit.
it's
Wow.
always too
It's
because it
it's-
happens
yeah,
every
it happens
3
all the
days,
time.
So
That's not.
it
Wow.
That's
doesn't
not.
matter
I'm
how
not the
much
baddie-
time you
I'm
give
not
it.
the
There's going to
baddie.
be another mass shooting right around the corner.
I'm not the bad. It's the NRA.
It's funny because it's a horrible nightmare.
On that lovely note, Nicole, we're gonna have to kick you out.
We are.
But we do
Cool.
appreciate you coming on and switching
do.
your
Hope you
camera
feel
on. Of
better
course,
soon.
I hope you feel better because that sucks. That
Yes,
you,
I do. It's
It's
terrible.
day 6, and I'm
Day
still
6.
positive.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
11 days, Nicole. So you
Yeah,
know,
11 days.
I reckon 10, 11 days you'll be out of it. So you're past the halfway mark if that's true. You'll be okay.
Woo!
You'll be okay.
Yeah.
Woo!
And we'll get
Good
on
luck with your
poker again.
educational setting.
We'll
Yeah,
get
they'll
on,
go, get it here. We don't care if you give it the kids or the other teachers. It's all fine.
it's fine.
Get your ass in.
and we'll get some poker in as well.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
guys
no, no.
come every 3 months
And
or
I
more.
was just going to say in another 3 months. I was
Yeah,
just
in
about to
another
say
3
that.
months.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, would you
Or
want to see
maybe
us
they
more
can
regular than that,
decide
Nicole?
they need
Yeah,
to
it's
make
too
it
much.
happen.
No.
You
Set up a
actually,
regular
on
play
the
date.
rest of things, you're not actually that annoying.
Oh, okay. Well,
Oh.
that's nice. See
I'll
that
take that
that
as
You,
compliment.
you clearly
Listeners-
haven't been around us very long.
listeners, that is about as good as a
Oh.
compliment you're going to get from Nicole.
Yeah, it
that's,
is.
that's
That-
pretty
Turning
is
good.
a
that into a
compliment.
remix of the theme
Excuse
song.
me, I have complimented you before. I've complimented your music mix. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
well,
I'll
that's-
take it.
yeah,
I'll
that's-
take
Oh,
it.
he just pretended like he didn't hear that because he wanted to hear it again.
Oh,
It's like
sorry,
hard-
what did you say?
Oh,
It
what did it
used to
say?
be that
Huh?
he'd messaged me specifically that he'd had something out.
Yeah.
No, that doesn't
No, I do
sound
that
like
to everybody.
He does
You
that
have
to
be
everybody.
fair.
Yeah,
I didn't
he
just
does
do it
that.
on
it's
your
not-
own. I
I
do
just
message
ignore him.
everyone.
he actually drove like 100 miles to my door and said, "I've got to mix out." My
I
just to
did.
let you know."
It's true. It's totally
So,
true.
no, go on.
Play it now. And he like stares at Chinny while he's
Yeah,
playing it.
Yeah.
I
You
have a
like
new
that
mix
mix?
out every
That
week. It's
drop?
like the podcast, to be
Not a
fair.
good blend. You like that
Okay.
crossfade?
So,
Yeah,
Nicole,
exactly.
thanks for coming on. We're going to kick
Thanks,
you
Nicole.
out.
Yeah,
If you
thanks,
can drop out the
Nicole.
call for me, that'd be grand. Thank you, Nicole.
Cool.
Bye.
rest of
Oh,
your
she's
day.
gone. She's
Oh,
gone.
gone.
Lovely Nicole.
Wow, we're not used to that. Usually people like ham and haw and take forever to disconnect their.
So this other
camera and stuff.
person that is coming in
Yeah,
snap.
who's
has
coming in next?
also never been on the show.
Oh my goodness! I was hoping they'd pop up right there. But
no,
they didn't.
no.
Yeah,
So
they didn't.
I'm going to tell you a quick story, right? So I've been playing Jurassic.
Oh
No,
snap!
Snap, here we
don't
go.
drag it out. Don't
Time.
drag it out.
It's story
Don't drag it out.
Story time.
Don't
What
drag
do
it
you
out because
want
the
me
other
to do?
person's going to
That's
come in
fine.
soon.
Go ahead.
So
Right.
you keep
So I've
saying.
been playing Jurassic World Evolution, right?
Yes.
And then
Now,
today I was working at a school where there was a bunch of autistic kids and stuff. And
Okay.
this kid came in and we had to like film him for stuff and everything. He's super, super shy. So I was talking to him and I said, well, what do you like? He says, oh, well, I'm reading a book at the moment, Jurassic Park. I was like, oh, right, yeah.
Nice.
And I asked him, have you read Westworld? Because it's the same writer. And he's like, no. And he was super, super clever. And he started opening it up. And I says, oh, that's he likes the Jurassic World films. And I says, well, that's funny, actually, because I'm playing Jurassic World Evolution. And he lit up. This kid lit
Yeah.
up. And he went, that is my favourite game ever. Right? I was like, oh, really? Like,
Nice.
by complete coincidence, that's what I'm playing right now. And I'm not joking you. Like, I'll show you my achievements. And then you go, listen. But we have our guest in the chat. And his name is Scott Edwards. Scott, are you there?
Hey, Scott Edwards.
Hey.
Are you there, Scott? We didn't hear you.
I'm good, mate. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear
Yes.
you, Scott. Now, Scott, they don't know who you are, but I do.
Who
Right.
are you, Scott? We don't know.
So Scott, do you want to know how we know each other and why I hate you?
Oh, it's a bit strong.
Yeah, go,
Damn.
Scott, go.
Welcome to our show. We hate you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we already hate you. I don't know why.
I'm Rainy Lamb, and Chin is snooker that you love so much. I'm the world champion on it.
Oh,
Yes.
Oh,
see.
snap. Number
Oh, here
one.
we go.
So
No wonder he hates you.
we're talking to the winner of the virtual World Snooker Champion 2020, of course. It was 2020, Scott.
Have
And
they had one since? Have they had another one?
no, it never happened again. But Scott, the I mean, snooker for fuck's sake. You know what I mean, Scott? You know, it's snooker. Who's gonna? But what happened? You won, right? And you got a prize to go there, but you couldn't do it in 2021. Is that right? And then you got it this year.
Yeah, I got delayed for 2 years, and then I eventually went this year.
So
Last year, they offered me just tickets as a spectator, but the prize was all backstage access and all that sort of thing. So this year, I ended up going and went to the media day. Took Halborn with me as well, who knocked Chinny out of the tournament.
Don't want to talk about that, Scott. Don't want to talk about
Yeah,
that.
rub it in.
Don't talk about
Yeah.
it. So how was it? How was the day?
It was good, mate. If I'm brutally honest, looking back now, a little bit disappointing because you didn't really get a lot of time to spend with the players, which
No.
is what I wanted.
You're not
'Cause
hanging out
obviously
with
they
Ken
get-
Doherty or like getting pissed with
Exactly,
Steve
yeah.
Andrew.
They're getting pulled about for like media interviews and all that
Of
sort
course.
of thing.
Yeah.
And the biggest sort of letdown for me was because it's like 2 years delayed, and sort of the novelty and publicity is worn off from now.
A little
I
bit.
didn't get a trophy and presentation.
Oh, you didn't?
I just got the day.
Ah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that was a downer for me, but it was still a good experience to go.
To be honest, mate, I don't think I would have been that bothered about the trophy. I would have been like, hey, you probably got
Yeah.
the best end of the deal. Like, who did you meet?
We met Sean Murphy.
Oh yeah.
Good long chat with Mark Williams.
Oh really? Yeah.
Obviously Selby, Rob Walker, all the refs. I got to say the refs are the nicest people there.
Wow. I'm well jealous.
Saw Ken Doherty on the way out as well.
Yeah. No way.
So you didn't get to meet Ronnie then?
Couldn't get close to him
No,
at all.
no one gets close to
Um,
Ronnie.
Yeah, weirdly as well. Even the other players don't go near him.
No. He's a bit of a weirdo. Like,
Mm.
and basically, I remember Mark Williams saying, "Oh, he's the best snooker player ever," but I would never go out for a drink with him. He's crazy. So, and he had a film crew with him this year, didn't he? Because he's making a Netflix documentary, I think.
Yeah, some sort of documentary as well.
Yeah,
So.
so he's mic'd up for like all the matches he played to. He had a mic on, and you can hear. So on the documentary he's going to make, you can hear what he's saying and so on. So, but anyway, so Scott, you're in a weird position where you met me through snooker, and then unbeknownst to me, I never expected this, but you just sort of stuck around and started listening to the show.
Yeah. Well, I subscribed to your channel to start with, and then
Because you
must
were
have
looking for
mentioned-
snooker.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah. And then you must have mentioned this one in it. So I started watching this one, and then asked you if I
And
could
you
join
can't
the
figure out how to
Discord as well.
unsubscribe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I saw your video about when you all met up a few years ago.
That's it.
Oh, yeah.
With the big surprise
Hell
as
of a
well.
time.
Oh
And,
yeah, it was.
Yeah.
So yeah, then I asked if I could join the Discord, waiting for a few years, ready for the next meetup.
Yeah.
And yeah, still in it now. So
Yeah, we will have one. Can I
Awesome.
ask you a question? I've got a question for you.
Yeah.
So, like Chinny, do you play snooker in real life? Or are you
I-
purely video game snooker?
not so much anymore. I've took it up a bit more since all of that again, but I used to play a lot when I was younger. Nowhere near the standard that Chinny is, I
Hey,
don't
come
think.
on.
But
You know, yeah.
I think I could take Chinny at pool, but yeah, snooker.
Put baby
was good.
snooker. Anyone can play
I
baby
can
snooker.
take Chinny
Poor,
at pool.
poor
I've
man's
beaten him.
snooker.
Pool man snooker. Yeah, pool. Jeez. I mean, you just get lucky in pool and you can win.
Yeah, whatever.
We should, but like, I think we're gonna have a meetup soon, aren't we?
Yeah,
Stu?
we are. We need to get it arranged.
And
We keep
where
talking
are
about
you,
it.
Scott? Where are in the world? I forgot.
Yeah, where in the country are you?
Gloucestershire.
I was. Have you heard of a place called Devises? Is it? Am I saying it right?
Devises, yes. Wiltshire, isn't it?
Yeah, I was there Wednesday in Devises,
All
Yeah,
right.
that's fun.
and I was at the.
Funnily enough, mate, where you are, I'm working in Birmingham till August.
There you go. Ships in the night,
Yeah.
Scott. Ships in the night. But I was in Devises. First of all, when I read like Devises, like what kind of a fucking name for a place is that? And then I was in a brewery, which is wasted on me because I'm teetotal, so that was a fucking complete waste of time. And then then I had to go. So
You
yeah,
have a
we're gonna.
smashing time. No, I'm not.
So we might have a meet up in Blackpool, Scott. That might happen, right? So
Nice.
that's
It's
where
the
the
English
new
Riviera.
there's a new arcade.
The new arcade.
There's a
club
new
is in
arcade club with all the arcades and
Yeah.
pinball machines and stuff. So that might be the next one. And obviously then you're in Blackpool, so you could throw up on the street and no one would notice. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
no one
Exactly.
gives a
Black-
shit in Blackpool.
You could
You'd
literally
get
give
a
a shit.
you'd get
in
a
Blackpool.
certificate for urban renewal.
Yeah.
I went up there a couple of years ago. First time I've ever been there. I was working up
purpose?
there, and oh my god, anyone from there, I apologise, but what a dump!
Yeah.
How
It is
dare
an
you?
Stu's
absolute
very.
dump.
Stu's a stone's throw away
Oh,
from
they're
it.
touchy there.
It's
How
like-
dare you?
but you go there for a reason, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
getting
I wouldn't
pissed
go
normal.
there for anything other than like playing on the games or meeting people and things
No,
like that. It's
no.
just yeah.
You go there to remember why you,
No, you go
wanted to
there
get away from there.
To
Black-
get pissed and ride on the big one and then throw up on it while you're
Exactly.
riding. That's what you do.
Blackpool knows what it
Exactly.
is. You know what
But
I mean? It knows
just,
what it is.
just to give it a bit of a nice touch as well, though, Stu. I went to Morecambe recently as well, and that's
Ooh.
just a poor man's Blackpool.
Yeah, that's
It's
not
terrible.
great, Morecambe.
Absolutely
Are
terrible.
you put off by the glitz and glamour of
Ooh.
Blackpool?
Do you
Here's the
think
thing, though,
Blackpool's
can I-
too posh?
Blackpool's super. I'll tell you what. Did you go to Blackpool in the season, like in the summer, or was it like in the winter time?
It was in the summer, but I was working.
Yeah.
so,
Well,
yeah,
if
I
you
was
think
just
it was,
sweating away in a suit.
if you think it was a dump in the summer, mate, you want to see that place in the winter. You know, when you hit like October, November, and the bloody lights are done. Oh my God, it is like a ghost town.
Yeah,
They just board everything back up again. You know what I mean? And then when the summer rolls around, they just take all the boards off everything. You know what I mean? And open stuff up. It is shocking in the winter.
So
Very depressing place.
I was just gonna say, look, I don't know. Like, apart from snooker, Scott, I don't really know what else you play. If
Do you
play
play
anything
other
else.
video
do you play
games?
other
Do you
stuff,
do?
or do you just
yeah.
do you just watch me play snooker all the time?
Yeah, pretty much stalky chinny.
Yeah, yeah.
Mainly sports games, to be honest.
Okay.
I do like COD, but I haven't had the last couple. But yeah, mainly sports games. It's because a lot of the stuff that you guys show on the show, I don't really play because they're like
Shit, because they're shit.
like the where you wander around open world and all that sort of stuff, isn't it?
Oh, you
Well,
haven't
it's a
played
bit
What's
boring.
Left of Edith Finch?
So,
Oh my
Duke,
God.
Boring.
Eric plays
Yeah.
just like fucking stupid
Skyrim.
shit that's
Yeah,
free,
Skyrim.
basically.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah,
He plays
No,
weird
well,
demos
Mostly
you've
Rocket
never
League.
heard of.
90% Rocket League, and then, you know.
yeah.
The
yeah.
problem is
Random
I'm
indie
too competitive, so I like to play against people rather than just
Oh, I see.
do a story and
Yeah.
stuff.
I know what you mean.
So
I've
even
got-
my
I've-
sports games, I don't do the careers or nothing.
no.
What are you doing? FIFA? You talking about?
I've done FIFA, and jumping back to your last guest, I got a rage quit story.
Okay.
Okay,
that-
here we
oh,
go.
good.
Now we're
Wow.
talking.
Violence.
FIFA
Violence.
18 or 19, I think it was.
Yeah.
Absolute rage quit. Ejected the disc. Determined I'm going to snap it in my bare hands.
Yeah.
The modern disc, and I'm expecting it to shatter. The modern disc,
Well,
though,
yeah.
it just bends in
Yeah.
half.
That's right.
Yeah.
But I wasn't
Not
gonna
very
be put off.
satisfying.
That disc was going in half, so I went and got a pair of scissors and cut
Nice.
it.
What game was it,
Oh, that's
Scott? What game was it?
FIFA 18.
It was FIFA 18 or 19. I can't remember that.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I want
Did you
Britain to be
regret
back
it
British.
afterwards?
Say again, Stu.
Not initially, and then I think a couple of months later, I got a cheap version on eBay.
It's
Well,
just
let's be
crap.
honest. FIFA like drops in price after about a month anyway to about 50p.
Yeah, I think I got a copy for about £6 on eBay.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
can't
Right.
imagine you'd regret it because then you wouldn't have to play it for a while. So there you
Yeah,
go.
exactly.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
wow. Wow.
Yeah.
So I'll ask you the question, but it might be pointless. So I'll ask you my question. So if we've been doing the show for 14 years, as I mentioned earlier. So in those 14 years,
14.
what is your standout gaming memory? Which I can guess is probably recent, if it's maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, it's got to be a couple of years ago winning that tournament. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Well,
pretty
yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
It was,
Yeah.
but like we had.
Did you celebrate that night when you won? Like, did you go out?
No, I had to keep it quiet because it was all arranged on a Discord.
Okay.
And we were all sort of sworn to secrecy.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah,
Uh,
that's
you
true.
couldn't even like go out with a friend or something and be like, I can't
Yeah.
tell you what it is, but we need to go celebrate.
Yeah, so I think I played it on the Tuesday. So I won it on the Tuesday and then sent all the files off, but they weren't showing it on YouTube until the following Monday. So I had to
Okay.
keep quiet for almost a week. So
Mm,
Okay. Gotcha.
yeah. Yeah.
Was the person you beat a good sportsman? Was he a sore loser? What was he like?
no,
Was
he's a
she?
good lad. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, he was all right.
Everybody was okay, weren't they? There's all alright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a good bunch. That
They
Discord's
weren't
still
typing
going,
like
actually, isn't it?
lag into the chat, like mad cause bad.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you got to know anyone, Chinny. Didn't you get knocked out in like the first round? Or
You want to fuck
All
off?
right now.
You want to fuck off?
Just saying.
Sorry, Stu. What was your ranking in that tournament?
Just asking. I didn't play it. I didn't play.
Yeah, at least he had the courage to play it.
I don't know. I don't know if
I'm
you know
just
this.
asking a question.
I don't know if you know this, Stu. Even though I haven't posted a snooker video for like 2 years, I'm a snooker video game goddamn fucking rock star, right?
Yeah.
Why do you think half the people are listening right now, Stu?
You know.
You didn't actually win the tournament, though.
No,
did you?
I mean I got
You
knocked
didn't
out
get past
first
the
round.
first
But
round, did you?
I played your mate. Was it Lee? Is his name Lee?
Yeah, Halborn, yeah.
And he's fucking brilliant. he's brilliant. So just pass on this message. I still hate him, Scott. If that's okay. Not a big fan. But yeah, I reckon if we do meet in real life, Scott, there's got to be a snooker or a
When
pool
we
match happening.
Oh, definitely.
There's
Game
got to
on
be.
me.
And Stu, I've actually played Stu at snooker. It was actually
Yeah.
one of the last things I did before lockdown was play Stu at snooker.
That was well funny.
And
weren't
Stu's
it?
not
It
bad.
started the whole pandemic. That was
Yeah,
what
like
kicked it off.
yeah, I spat on his face.
You did. You
But,
did.
but Stu's not bad. He's actually a pretty good snooker player. He's all right, and yeah, you can
Well, I think you're bigging me up way too much there.
you can stroke a cue, Stu.
I can stroke a cue, but yeah, I used to play quite a bit when I was younger, but not for a long time.
So I reckon if we do meet you, Scott, we're gonna we're gonna have
Snooker
a go.
hall.
Yeah, get down
Smoky
the snooker
snooker
hall.
hall.
Yeah, and
I reckon there's probably a couple of those in Blackpool, I would imagine.
I imagine so. I imagine they haven't
It's
put a
definitely the
lick
sort
of
of
paint on
place.
the wall in those ones.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Sort of place you'll have a snooker hall
Yeah,
is
definitely.
Blackpool.
Blackpool. Well, they used to have like the qualifiers in Blackpool. That's where they used to play them.
Yeah, the winter was it Winter Gardens, I guess.
something like that. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, it's more the darts now up there, though, isn't it?
yeah. It's
Yeah.
yeah. But oh well. So yeah, mainly sports games. Scott, do you watch snooker in your spare time? Do you get invested in it, or are you not that bothered?
I sort of stopped for a while because I was always a big Hendry fan when I was younger.
Yeah.
And then obviously he quit, and I never really had like a proper favourite. But obviously since all this, I've got back into it again. And
I'm the same.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm the same. I didn't. I remember Stu and I was at the whole reason this snooker thing started.
You know, I was just thinking the very same
Yeah,
story. I was
so
about to say the same thing.
2019, March 2019. Stu and I, we usually go to EGX with a big group of us, But
Yeah.
Stu and I went on our own because it was like a smaller one in London.
And I bought the tickets by accident.
Yeah,
or
that's
something.
right.
I
you
didn't
bought
even mean to
tickets
buy them, and I
by
was like,
accident. If
well, we
Stu
didn't buy
hadn't
'em, we
have
got
done
'em for
this,
free.
we
Yeah.
we might not even be talking, Scott.
Have
But he
ever
bought
played it.
tickets by accident. So we went there, and I saw Snooker 19, and the woman was there from Snooker 19, and I asked her like a question, like, "Where the fuck have you been?" Like that's what I said to her.
You
And
did.
then I just posted that video thinking, oh yeah, look, maybe that'll get like 50 views. And it got like 2,000 views. I was like, oh my
it
god.
blew
like,
up, didn't
yeah,
it?
why is people watching this shit? And then I've people, started watching that sneaker stuff. So that's how it all came about.
And
and-
our
but like,
SEO was never the same.
but like the since 2011 or 2012, I haven't really played or looked at snooker since then. So yeah, snooker was completely out of my life for years and years and years. So it was weird that it came back.
You were very excited that day. I must
and
admit,
now,
when you were
but
playing
now
it.
I play in a snooker league. I've got in real life again, and I haven't played in a league for many years. So
He's got snooker pajamas.
all of that has come from me getting tickets for
By
Res by
mistake.
accident.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So
right.
the lesson here is you need to do more things by
Yeah.
accident.
Do it by
Yes.
accident. Happy accident.
Yes.
There you go.
Get a naked sunbathing tickets, and then Chinny will end up like the
Skinny
champion
dipping.
of YouTube
Skinny
naked
dipping.
sunbathing.
Scott, is there anything
That would
else
get
you
a lot
want
of
to say
views.
on the show? Scott, is anything you want to big up? What do you want to
Anybody
say?
want to give a shout out to?
Not really, mate.
No.
People are welcome to come and sub to my channel if they
Oh
want.
yes, you have a channel. What is
Yeah.
it? Big it up.
Yeah.
What is it?
Just Rainy Lamb.
Just Rainy Lamb. Well, not
Rainy
just Rainy
Lamb.
Lamb. Rainy Lamb.
Rainy
Rainy
Lamb.
Lamb.
Yeah.
I have
I have
no-
a question real quick before you go.
Go on.
Sorry. What are the pictures framed behind you? I'm so curious about people's backgrounds.
Oh, he always likes to
No,
look
what
at
are they?
pictures.
Flowers.
Okay. Nice.
Flowers.
Flowers.
Yeah.
I want a swastika for the audio listeners. There's a swastika.
With
Strange.
flowers in the shape of a swastika. It's like a wedding decoration.
Yeah,
if you're,
there we go.
yeah, no.
Well, Scott,
we go. We've
oh,
seen the flowers.
we're going to kick you off now, Scott. Thanks for joining us, though, mate. Appreciate
Cheers,
it.
Thanks,
gents.
Scott.
Congratulations on your
Yeah.
milestone.
Thank you, mate.
Yeah,
Thank
cheers,
you.
mate.
Right,
Thank you for coming
if you
on.
can just jump off the call for us, that'd be grand.
That'd be
Yeah.
great.
Lovely. Oh, what a nice guy, Scott.
Look how
He was a
smooth
nice
it's going.
guy. We like him.
Yes.
We
So,
like Scott.
So for the people in the live chat, if you want to join the show, message me on Discord privately, and I will get you in the Zoom call.
Yeah, come on in.
Yeah. So anyway, that was my story about that guy who had autism, and then his favorite game
Yeah,
was
and you
Jurassic
bonded
Park.
over the.
And he was
Jurassic,
like, "Oh my god!" And he was like, "I love this game. Have you played the new one?" Blah, blah, blah. And we were
That's
talking
awesome.
so much to the point that like, okay, I've got to film stuff now. So
Yeah, right.
But he was my new
That's
mate.
such a good feeling though when you can connect with someone you think you probably have very little in
It's-
common with.
what made me think about after it was like, and I know it's a complete coincidence that I'm playing that game at the moment, but how a game like Jurassic World Evolution, where you might think, oh, like it's just a game, whatever, it's not a big deal. How important that game could be to someone else. Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
And or like a game that we've overlooked, us three, and we go, oh no, that doesn't sound like anything we should play. But like somebody, it could have changed somebody's life. Do you know what I mean?
Oh,
Like
well, that's
the right
every
game.
time I talk to a student about Undertale. Like I have
Yeah.
to bite my tongue because I
Yeah.
need to go back and play it again, I guess. But like my experience was not positive, but their lives in many cases they mention it's like their favorite story of all time. And I'm
Yeah.
just like, okay, I have to respect that and I have to recognize that you experience this art in a way that's different from how I experience that art. So
Just say you're wrong.
I tend to say that about a lot of things. Someone comes into my classroom and starts talking about Transformers is such a good movie. No, I'm sorry. You're wrong. And I'm not just going to have this attitude as so many teachers do that says, well, you know what? Look, you make up your own mind. You have your opinion. I am licensed by the state of Wisconsin to teach you about storytelling. And if you come in here saying, it's a good story, it's told well, I can't just say, okay, that's like you going into a math class and going 9 + 7 = 500. Like, it's just not in accordance with the curriculum. So
Okay. The only
When it
thing
comes
I
to
would
Undertale,
say,
I don't
Duke, and I want you to take this in the best positive light, is
when have I ever
sometimes-
not?
sometimes you are quick to dismiss stuff.
Of course.
Do you know what I mean? You don't give. Sometimes you
Yeah.
don't give things a chance, and you dismiss it sort of out of hand. Is that the right
And
phrase?
I have done that a lot. I think in fairness, I do go back sometimes to things, and I try to give everything a chance.
Okay.
So give me an example.
Nicole said, by the way, she said, wait, you're a teacher? Yes, he is a
Yes.
teacher. He's an English teacher.
Yes, I is.
Yes, I is. There you go. See, perfect grammar.
That's how you know I was an English teacher. As I say, yes, I
Exactly.
is.
There you go.
Yes.
Have we got anyone else lined up?
We
Chidi, or is
do.
that
We
it?
do. No, we do.
All
Oh,
right.
that's good. That's good.
But I have no idea who they are.
Well, that's good. I like that.
Okay.
Unknown to
Well, here's
So-
some dialing music while they're being brought onto the show.
Balls, 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 balls.
I chose that specially for the snooker discussion, you know.
Well, yeah, there are a lot of balls. So this person could come on and just say baba boo, fuck the right in the pussy and go. I don't know. All right.
I hope not. That would
I hope
that would be a step down from our usual.
Although, to be fair,
discussion
Ginny
about
just said
Ralph
that.
Waldo Emerson and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I imagine.
you a
Well,
Stern
they're
fan?
definitely British because their avatar picture is just.
So how
chocolate
do you know? How are
digestive.
they so random? Did you just send your random?
Well, their
message?
username on Discord is CD,
Oh, okay.
Okay.
so that could be Jason Gallagher. CD.
Oh, it could be seedy.
Yeah.
I see what you did there.
But
I hope it is Jason. We've not
he's got
spoken to
chocolate
Jason for years.
digestive biscuits as his avatar, so I think he's British.
Yeah, it can't be seedy.
Okay.
That
Well,
cannot
that's
be
probably
Jason.
chocolate digestive then for CD.
So, oh yeah, chocolate digestive, not just.
I love how that didn't occur to
I thought he
anybody.
was just CD.
Oh.
You know, I just thought he was.
I mean, it could be like a play on letters. you
Yeah,
know,
it
like
could
a
be.
double
Yeah,
meaning.
it could be. This person
this
could be
person coming
clever,
in?
is what we're saying.
Yeah,
This
are they
person,
on the way?
I don't know. They're probably signing in. You know, what Nicole was moaning about.
Use
She's like, "I
Google.
gotta sign on."
Use Google.
Use Google.
Google.
Use Google.
So while we're waiting for this other person,
No more
just-
video games because they cause stress and they raise your heart rate.
if you want to be
That's
in the
true.
show, message me on Discord, and then you'll be in a queue.
Yeah.
So just message me. There's 17 people watching live.
Yeah.
By the
you don't
way,
wanna
I'm
miss
You wanna
this
be in,
opportunity.
be
I
in.
haven't mentioned what I'm eating. My daughter for
Everyone's
Father's
dying to
Day.
know.
You're eating your daughter. Have you
No,
killed
no.
her?
She bought me
Oh,
some
you
very
Jupiter?
posh
Is it Jupiter?
hotel chocolate Turkish delight,
Ooh.
which is a bit
wow.
of a contradiction because there's no chocolate and it's from hotel chocolate, but the Turkish delight is very good.
I was wrong. The Goya painting is Saturn devouring his son. So I made a joke, but it didn't land because I picked the wrong god.
Oh no! Did you get something wrong, Duke?
I know it happens.
Wow.
Jason's gonna come on the show when we hit 1,000 shows. So you know, as they said on The Simpsons when they joined the cult, and they're like, "You're gonna be in this room for the first 10,000 years, and then something might open up in a double." Homer Simpson goes, "Why even unpack?" So Jason, we'll see you like next week. That's the
Yeah, man.
around there. Yeah.
One day we will hit 1,000 shows.
And to be fair, it's going to be.
God
It's
help
not
us
that long, really, because that's only what another 7 years.
Jesus Christ.
It's only another 7 years. It'll be fine.
Yeah. I
Right.
remember like, you know, when we met for the 10th year, you know, we met in Manchester. I was thinking the other day, I was like, fucking hell, that was 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like that was ages ago. Well,
Well, your
Right.
your thingy was your Amsterdam was 4 years ago. I got a memory thing on my phone, and it's like,
yeah.
remember this 4 years ago?
4 years ago.
And it was us
So
in Amsterdam.
I'm like, oh my God, another 2 years, and we'll be further away from that point and closer to the next 10-year meetup.
Yeah.
That's right.
So, Jesus Christ.
Good grief.
Lewis says, I love the snooker chat. Make it a weekly feature to annoy Duke. I don't think it
I
annoys
didn't
him.
realize that I was being
Yeah.
that annoyed. I mean,
Wow.
I don't mind.
You don't mind. a
Hey,
snooker
it's
chat, do you?
digestive biscuits.
Is he in? Is someone in?
Someone's coming in and connecting to audio.
I can't
No,
see
here we
them.
For the audio listeners, we are looking at a green box on the screen here.
I can't
It's
see them.
happening. Are you there? Can you hear
Oh,
us?
it's Deck. It's Deck.
Hello.
Anton Deck?
Deck, I can't see you. Oh, I know why. Because I've anybody without a video, I've turned. You don't have to turn on your video, Deck, but it's fine.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes. We can hear
you
you.
just fine.
How are we doing? Yeah, I'm actually at work at the moment.
At work?
You
Oh my God.
naughty
Well-
bastard.
Hey, boss! Fire this guy. He's slacking off.
Yeah, he is.
Sorry, I'm just because basically I just had to quickly hurry to like install Zoom and stuff, and I'm just going through a load of prompts now.
Accept
Right,
all
there
the
we are.
accept all the cookies.
Did you sign in with
Yeah,
Google?
Yeah,
I
did you
did.
sign?
I did. It's
Easiest way.
Sweet.
Easiest way.
Right.
Deck.
Yeah, I'm at work at the moment, and my phone is it looks like it's about to die. So
Okay, Deck.
Oh,
Quickly,
no.
where do you work?
Well, you don't have to.
I'm a tube driver.
You're a tube
Oh,
driver.
well,
I
you
was
won't be
on.
working,
Stare at
will
the
you? Are you
train.
working?
Get out of the way!
You sure you're working? Aren't you on strike?
There's
Well,
a guy with his leg caught in the door.
I should clarify. I'm actually so I do late shifts mainly, and I'm actually on my dinner break now. So
Oh, okay.
it's all right. It's all right.
I
I'm good
remember.
for
I
about
remember you
20
writing in
minutes or
telling
so.
you was a tube. You've told us before, haven't you, that you're a tube driver? I remember this.
So
now.
let me ask
Yeah.
this: how much time do you get for your dinner break?
Oh, it can vary. Like it's actually half an hour, but they give you like 10 minutes to get to the
Oh, my
point of
goodness.
where you have your meal relief, and 10 minutes to so you
So,
get
so
40,
you,
about 40,
I
50
appreciate this
minutes.
because it meant you had such little time, and you're thinking,
Yeah.
I want to spend it with these three
Yeah,
idiots
exactly.
talking
Yeah.
about their stupid podcast.
Well,
That's so
actually, like
sweet.
it's sometimes they are a bit longer. I've got about an hour and 10 today, so I thought, oh,
Okay,
I'll
okay.
jump on and
Okay.
speak
All
to
right,
these
fair
guys
enough.
a
So-
little
How am I
bit.
going to steal all this
Deck.
time?
I was on the Metropolitan line yesterday.
Were you really?
Yes.
Oh, mate, you know what? Well, anyway, you want to know. I was going to say you could have jumped in the front of my train, but you're not fucking psychic or anything, are you?
Oh,
So.
no.
Next
Has
time,
that ever
the,
happened?
the next time, right? I'm in London. I'm gonna message you, Dick, and
Yeah,
I'm gonna
message
go.
him. Which
Are
train
you
are
working?
you driving?
Yeah.
Please do. Yeah, I do the district line.
Okay. All right.
What's
all
the
right.
weirdest thing that's ever happened on a train you've been driving?
Oh, that's a good question.
Oh, yeah. You know what? You know, it's kind of like typical to me, really. But
Deck, you got to move the phone closer to you.
Yeah, we can barely hear you there, man.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
That's better.
Perfect.
That's
Is that better?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't really attract these these funny wild events or anything. So I haven't had anything out of the ordinary, really. You know, you get the drunks,
Alright,
and you know,
Yeah.
I can't. I mean, I've been train driving 8 years now, and the job is quite monotonous. And
No, driving through a really dark tunnel is monotonous. Are you joking?
That's not the sense I got from Train Simulator.
No.
Yeah, people
I
love that
kind of.
game.
I'm sure a lot of weird things have happened, but I just switch off really.
Do you
when
get
I'm at
any
work.
Do you get any like train nerds come up to you, Deck, and go, "Oh my god, oh my god"?
Yes. Yeah, you
Yeah.
do actually. And they're surprised. They're younger than you would imagine as well.
Well,
Like
yeah. I
these,
mean, you
like,
got that guy. What's his name on TikTok? He's famous now, isn't he? That train spotter.
Oh, I don't know about TikTok.
Oh well, he is anyway. This
I'm
guy,
not-
he's famous. He was on the bloody. He's famous. Anyway, so I got a story.
Famous guy.
He's
I got a,
famous.
I got a story, right? Somebody in the chat tell me who that guy was, but they know. I got a story about what happened yesterday on the underground, right?
Oh,
So
God.
I was on. I've got to get back to my car, which is at Wembley Stadium, right? And I'm in Liverpool Street or Aldgate, wherever, and I'm there, and I'm like, I'm not sure if I've got the right train because some of them are semi-fast trains. Am I right, Deck? That's correct, isn't it?
Yeah.
So-
on the Met line, you get
You get
You do get
semi-fast
that.
trains. So I was like, oh, and some of them don't stop at Wembley Stadium, but it was a Sunday, so they did, but I wasn't sure. So I was like, oh, fuck, am I on the right one? And then, by the way, complete side note, Harry Styles was at Wembley, right? That's important for the story later.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, I'm on this thing, and I've got to get to Wembley. I'm like, fucking hell, the train is dead, right? I'm just sitting on this train, absolutely dead. And then, like, I kid you not, about fucking 200 young girls come on, all dressed up in like flares, like hot, like mad colours and all that sort of
Yeah.
stuff. And they was just singing, "I got a sugar high, I got a sugar," and just singing like Harry Styles constant. And I was just bombarded. I let one of them sit down. So 6'3" me standing in the middle of just like all these girls swooning over Harry Styles. I felt very silly. Dick.
I'm not gonna lie, it does sound like hell.
Yeah, and I had a
So-
headache just to top it all off.
Yeah. Well, if you didn't have one before, then you would have as soon as they jumped on.
And
But,
I only
Like
battered.
every week on this show.
I only battered 4 of them. There's a lot of
Really?
control. There's a lot of
You know
control.
what? Yeah. There's
So-
a lot of constraint there. I can applaud that.
Thanks, mate. Thanks.
Definitely, mate. You did well.
So, Deck,
But,
have you got to go? Is your phone dying?
no, I'm good. I'm at I've got a bit. You know.
You've got a bit. You've
I've
got a
got
bit
enough.
quiet again, Deck. Just to let you know.
Sound like you're underwater or something. Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit quiet.
Yeah, it's because I'm on a my Bluetooth headset, and it's not great at picking up. Is that better?
Yeah, that is
fine.
better. Whatever you
That is
did.
fine.
Okay,
Whatever
I'm
you
just,
did,
just going to
do it.
hold the mic this
Yeah,
close
keep
to
your
my
finger
face.
on it. That's good.
Yeah. So, do we have questions for Deck?
We do.
The
What was
angriest
yours?
you've
Yeah,
ever
there you
gotten
go.
when you
I'm getting questioned.
playing a video
Okay.
game.
Yeah, the angriest you've ever gotten
Yeah.
playing a video game, Deck.
Oh, I've always been okay at sort of managing my temper. I'm trying to think angry.
You and Nicole and everybody else. I love that Lewis comes in and oh no wait one Rainy Lamb. I smashed the CD and then I cut the scissors.
And it didn't break, so I cut it
Deck
with
and-
scissors.
I killed a
everyone
guy.
else,
I
"Oh,
killed
no,
a guy."
I'm very calm and I'm sorry, I cut you off. Go ahead, Dick.
No, I'm trying to think. Like, I wish I'd, because I haven't really been following the stream up until like the last 5 minutes for it before I came
Probably
on.
for the best.
So I didn't
Yeah,
have
it
time
is.
to think about the questions. But let me have a.
Yeah, well.
Well, I've got another one.
We can
I'll
come
give you
back to this
mine.
one. Go ahead.
Yeah, we'll come back to that. I'll give you
Okay.
my question.
Yeah.
So we've been doing the show for 14 years. Okay.
Wow.
So in those 14 years, what is your favorite gaming moment?
You know
Not
what?
necessarily anything we've done, but what have you played in the last 14 years?
Well, there's a couple of things that really I still think about quite often, and one of them is crossing the border to Mexico in Red Dead, and that song. I still
Such
listen
a
to that
great
song
moment.
sometimes and just think, God, that was just amazing. And
Yeah.
the other thing that still sticks with me is Soma and the ending to Soma.
Oh,
That whole
Me too. I love that game.
yeah. There's you know, that really stuck with me. It's just
Yeah.
You love that game, Stu. So
That was
much.
my game of the year that came out. I loved it.
Brilliant. The monsters were a bit shit, and you know,
Yeah,
you
but the
could do away with-
story, when you realise what's happening, you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
such a great game.
Other moments that have stuck with me. Well, I mean, I'll throw it back to you guys. Can you which were you? I'm sure you've answered it already, but obviously I haven't heard. So, Stu, what was yours?
Mine would be "Would You Kindly" moment in BioShock.
Yeah.
I mean, when you suddenly realise what's been happening, it was like the ending to that game was terrible, right? But that boss fight was just unnecessary. But the "Would You Kindly" moment, I never saw it coming, never, and I was just like, that is genius, absolute genius. So I guess that's probably one of them for me. I'm trying to think what else is a great moment.
I got two.
That I'd remember. Go on. Chidi, you do yours. I'll have a think because that's one.
Go ahead, Chinny.
One of mine is the ending to Red Dead Redemption 1, like
of course.
with John Marston. The second one is my favorite gaming moment is Rocket Races in Halo 3. Like I've never laughed so much while playing a game, and it was Rocket Races Halo 3. And that's where I met my mate Damo, who came to my wedding and my stag do, Stu. So that's where I met him. So that has a special meaning. So, but yeah, did you think of one while I was talking there, Stu? No, because you shit. Duke.
No.
Well, emerging from that cave for the first time in Skyrim, that's just a beautiful moment.
Skyrim, yeah.
You get a little taste of what the world has to offer.
Yeah.
It's similar to the way you come out of that. I mean,
I'd kind of agree.
You
with
emerge from a cavern of some
you do it
kind
in Oblivion. You do it in
Fallout 3.
And I was
New
like,
Vegas, not really.
In Fallout 3, you emerge from a lady's vagina.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
That is true.
You know,
I think.
Sorry.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. You're the guest.
No.
Deck, please.
No. I'm not a great guest. I'm just firing the questions back out.
No, it's good.
Yeah.
No, that's good. That's what we like. We like questions.
Duke, you just reminded me of Oblivion. That moment for me was something that stuck with me because I actually had a bit of a break from gaming, and then I bought a 360 and played Oblivion, and I was just, there was so many of these concepts that I wasn't familiar with and had never experienced before. Even as simple as like the day and night cycles, but coming out of the like the dungeon or whatever it was,
the sewers,
cave, and then you go out and it's just this whole world to explore. And you can just go off in any direction.
And it was Patrick Stewart. It was like a well-known actor.
Yeah,
I know.
What? Video game with a well-known actor in it. What's that about? Who knew? But I loved Oblivion. I mean, my wife bought me that for my birthday, right? And it's the only video game she's ever bought me.
She bought you a Game Boy.
And she bought me a Game Boy, original one. Yes, she did. But the weird thing about that is I started playing it and I had no idea what I was doing, and I never played it for ages. I just put it down. I played it, came out of the cave, got killed by a guard, and I was just like, oh, I don't even know what this is all about. So
shit.
this is shit. What is this? And I did a Duke and just went, I'm not playing that shit. What is that?
Worst game ever.
Bleh. Bleh. And then my mate.
Stu, there's probably loads of like dirty adult mods you could have,
What are you trying to say?
Yeah, that is Stu's style.
I don't know what you mean. Anyway, so I was like, I'd never played it for probably about 6 months. It was probably 6 months. And a guy I work with was like, oh, you played Oblivion, it's amazing. I'm like, I just couldn't get into it. And he went through, he gave me a startup guide. This is what you need to do. This is how you play it. This is how you level up your character. Do this, do that, do the other. And then I played it and played it and played it, got the expansion packs. And I must have put in the end, nothing in the range of like Duke's sort of playtime on stuff. But probably about 160, 170 hours I played in the end of it. But just amazing. And that's what kind of got me into RPGs. Up until that point, I'd never played one. So there you go. Yeah. Oblivion's got a point in my heart too. What is Chini doing?
I'm smoking a piece of wrapping paper, a Club Biscuit wrapping paper.
Okay, then.
Because I can. Deck, favourite game ever, go.
Oh, for God's sake.
Gun to your head, just say one.
Gun to your head. There's a real gun to your head.
Yeah.
Sniper through the window.
Real gun to my head.
50 caliber. No, I'm not joking. There is one. Look, I've paid the guy.
I guess the caliber doesn't matter. If it's right near
Not
my
really.
head, then,
yeah, it don't make any odds. 2-2 would do the job.
Yeah. Greatest game ever. You know what? I should have come on this show more prepared. I might say, actually, I don't want to say Red Dead 2 because that feels too recent.
It is though.
But I'm gonna say Red Dead 2.
Yeah, Dick.
It's too long, man. It was too long.
No, stop it.
It was
Dick.
so good.
I will ride in your train anytime.
Oh God, you're just stroking Chinny's ego. I don't know. What about you, Duke? What's your favorite game ever?
I'd probably say Skyrim.
Skyrim. Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
but I mean, it's hard to pick one. Rocket League.
What are you going with?
I do love Red Dead 2, but I think I'd have to pick Mario World because look,
Mario World.
I just have to.
And I still think mine would be Portal 2.
It's up there. It's up there.
Yeah.
They're all up there, aren't they? They're all up
Portal
there.
2.
Yeah.
What a game. What a game.
Deck, we'll let you have the rest of your break to yourself, but is there anything you want to say before we kick you the fuck out?
Yeah.
I mean, I can't praise you guys enough, really.
Aww.
I've been listening for about, I don't know, maybe like 7 years.
How did you find us? We always wonder how people come across us.
Well, it's funny, actually, because I started this train driving malark, and I thought, this job's fucking boring.
Yeah.
How can I pass the time a little bit more? Oh, no, I'll do something I'm not supposed to do on the job. I'll listen to podcasts while driving the train.
Nice.
And,
I like that.
And yeah, I just started to seek out in podcasts that suit my interests, and your one came up, and I found quite quickly that I wasn't a fan of American gaming podcasts.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
So you just found one with an American on it.
Yeah, and
because they're annoying pricks.
Yeah, totally.
Like every time Duke plays a sound effect, I die.
a little bit. A little bit.
And this one just grabbed me. Like, you guys have got such a good rapport, and so the first episode I actually listened to was, I think it's called Chinny Joins the Master Race or something.
Oh yeah, when I bought a PC, yeah.
That's right. I remember that.
Fucking hell, that was 7 years ago.
Yeah,
Jesus
it is.
Christ, that's fucking
Did
scary.
you guys, you recently allowed all your older episodes to be
That's right.
downloaded.
Well, it was kind of my fault because I didn't realize, and I just hadn't clicked a button.
Yeah,
on Podbean.
we were like, oh, we can't do it. 'Cause it's not physically possible to go to our backlog of episodes. It cannot be done, and then do. Sorry, Stu just clicked the checkbox that says.
I just clicked
bump.
the checkbox.
It was done. So
Don't limit the number of episodes available.
That's typical Stu, isn't it? Like,
Yeah.
dead cert.
yeah, dead cert. He did it the other
But
week.
I fixed
Jack.
it.
He
I
did
fixed it within the week.
He did it.
was
No, he
fixed.
did it the other week. He was. I can't remember what it was, but he said something wrong. Like it was the year that Mass Effect 2 came out or something like that.
Oh yeah, it was.
And,
yeah.
and then he was like, "It's 2011. It's 2011." And then Duke Googles it, and it said it was 2010. And then no, it's not.
No, I didn't. I
No.
agreed. I went, no, you're right.
You
No, I was
eventually
wrong.
agreed.
You did.
I did agree, and I admitted
And then
I
you
was
then,
wrong, and I
then
apologise.
you were praising how much you agreed once you you know what I mean. You were praising. how,
I did agree.
Yeah,
I
I
did
did
agree.
agree. I mean, you should
Come on,
recognise
I
how
did
good that
agree.
was.
I recognise that I conceded and agreed because there was evidence to the contrary. You know, I'm just saying.
Eventually.
So, Deck, next time I'm riding the district line and it's late, I'm gonna message you.
Oh no, you should do. You should do. But I was going somewhere with.
Oh, sorry.
I mentioned that you allowed the older episodes to be streamed. Sorry, I will fuck off. Soon,
No, you're
No,
right.
it's
you're
fine.
right.
Doesn't matter.
Mate,
whatever.
I ain't going. I'm going to fucking Gran Canaria
I've got-
tomorrow. I'm pretending to smoke. I'm on my fucking holiday,
Yeah,
mate.
we don't care.
Yeah, so I went back to listen to a few of them, and
Yeah.
I mean, it hasn't really changed at all, and I mean that in the
No.
nicest possible
No.
way.
No, it doesn't.
Like, it was just good from like really early on, and the way you interacted with each other, and the humor hadn't changed, and the format, even the format was almost identical. But I mean, I've got to give it to you guys for going this long and with the same amount of enthusiasm and vigor in each episode. It's just I can safely say that the Veteran Gamers is my favourite gaming podcast. I'm sorry. I'll get out
No,
your
we'll
arsehole.
take it. We'll take anything.
Boom.
We don't care.
Boom.
And you're our favorite guest ever.
Yeah, you are.
Boom.
Best guest we've ever had on the show.
Best
I don't know
best
about
podcast
that.
ever said by Deck. That's what it's
Yeah,
going to be.
that's right.
Approved. The district line
Head
approves.
driver
by
for
Deck.
the
The
UK train
The
system.
district. The London Underground supports this podcast.
The
You know what's
official
quite funny,
podcast
actually?
of the London Underground.
Yeah.
Yes. But you know what's quite funny, actually? I actually left a review quite early on.
Yeah.
It must have been only about a couple of months into listening, but I think I said you give Stuart too much about a hard
No, we
Too
don't.
much of our time.
we
you
don't.
did. I
No
remember that.
way. We haven't begun to give him a
No, we
hard
don't.
time.
Totally true, man.
He deserves
Man,
it.
well, it was nice having you. Sorry you gotta go.
Yeah.
He
Well,
deserves
Don't
it,
go
Deck.
back on what you said,
Yeah,
man.
he does.
Don't you dare.
We give everybody the amount of stick they
Don't
deserve.
you
He's just
dare.
annoying.
I
He just
mean,
repeats
I did
himself all the
caveat-
time.
I did caveat that with, it was quite early on, so I wasn't aware of quite who Stu was.
Exactly.
Wow.
Exactly.
Wow. Wow.
Just constantly
Can we just cut
repeats
him off? Can you
himself.
just boot him? Jimmy,
Constantly
please?
recommending
Just boot-
terrible games, trying to convince
Did
me.
I say best guest ever? I meant worst guest ever. Can I just say? That Deck, he's
Everybody
a twat.
says the same about Stu. It's like, fucking hell, Stu goes on. I love him, but he fucking goes on.
Oh,
You know, he's a
God.
lovable guy.
He was nice
Yeah.
for 10 minutes and then he blew it.
Are you talking about
No,
you
I
or
mean-
like Deck? Or...
No, I'm talking about
You've each
Deck.
got-
That was my opinion of you.
You've each got your quirks, but I mean, it all just adds to the greatness of your show.
I love how
I mean,
Eric's quirk is just him being American.
Yeah, just being an American.
Shut up, you American.
no, I mean, Duke is, he's the big-brained one of
He
the
is brainy,
trio,
isn't he?
for sure.
Yeah, he is brainy.
Mm.
Yeah.
It's true.
You know what annoys me, Deck. You know what
but-
annoys me about Deck, about Eric is because he's almost exactly like 10 years older than me, right? So when we started the show, I am now older than he was, right? And he's
Yeah.
still. I listened to him back then, and he's still cleverer than me then. You know, so he was
Totally
like,
true.
maybe
Yeah.
when I'm his age, I'll be smart, and now I'm older than that, and I'm still fucking stupid. Which is
Welcome, please, enormous genitals.
that's it.
There he is.
Yeah.
There he is.
There it is.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
Deck.
Thanks for having me on.
You've said some lovely things.
Yeah.
I do.
You did.
I really
and some
do
not so lovely
appreciate you
things,
coming
can
on.
I just say?
And thanks for giving
No,
up
they
some
were
of
all
your,
accurate though. 100% fair.
Thanks for
Across
giving
the
some
board.
of your lunch.
Yeah.
We'll
Yes.
hopefully
Coming on.
we'll have like another meetup in London at some point, and you can join us.
Yeah,
there.
we will.
Oh,
We
no,
definitely need to
the
do
pleasure's all mine. I'm just happy that
You can
I've
drive
just,
us around.
Yeah,
I'll
private
get-
train.
Definitely.
Yeah.
The three of you. All
Can we
the two of
get
you
you to like
come
kick
down.
everyone else off the train and have the whole
Yeah.
train to
Get the
ourselves?
fuck
Yeah,
off the
just go where
train.
you want.
Yeah.
Party
Yeah,
train.
I don't. But no, thanks for having me on. I'm just happy that I just stumbled across the live stream. I had no idea it was like a milestone
Oh,
episode.
There
hey.
you go.
So,
There you
You
go.
struck
Yeah,
gold
no.
here, my friend.
You're in. You're in.
Yeah, I did luck out. But yes, I will be fucking off now, guys.
No
So,
problem, mate.
Okay.
Right.
Thanks, Dick.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Thanks,
everyone.
Dick.
Cheers, mate.
Love you guys.
Bye.
Peace
Bye.
Bye.
Shall I play a little bit of music in his honor?
No.
Train simulator,
No,
bitch,
no,
motherfucker, what
no,
you know?
No.
No, we're getting struck off.
By the way, Chinny,
It
that TikToker is Francis Bourgeois, I believe. Is
Yes,
the one.
Francis. That's the chap. That's the chap.
Francis Bourgeois.
He's famous now. He was on.
Oh, train simulator,
No,
bitch.
no. Ah, la, 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 la,
Stop,
la, la, la.
stop.
I gotta mute you. I gotta mute you.
It's such a good song. I am so tired of being
I know,
held
but we
hostage
got-
by these robots.
Yeah, right.
Who are
No.
going to take us off the YouTube
I
if we
like
play
it.
too much
I
of a
like
song.
it. I like it. In fact, I might tell a lie at some point and say, "Oh, YouTube's just banned sound effects." I don't know why. It's weird.
Oh, Fraser's in the chat. He'll
Fraser's in
come
the
on.
chat.
Get Fraser on.
Well, we've got
Well,
someone.
how do you know there aren't other people
We got
waiting to
someone
come
else.
in?
So, look, okay, for people watching live, if you want to be on the show, message me on Discord. I'll send you the link to the YouTube thingy thing,
Zoom,
and then you can
Zoom.
come on. So we're just talking the shit today because it's episode 650. So
Yeah,
we're
it's
just
a bit of a-
we're just
shit.
talking the shit. We're just talking the
We're
shit.
talking
So
the
I've
shit.
sent the link to somebody. Hopefully that person will come in. Now this person has been on the show before, so we'll be.
It's always nice to have newbies, though.
It is nice to have new. I think Dex might.
like
I
the
think
newbies.
Dex might.
I'm a potato.
I don't know if Dex been on the show before, but as soon as he said he was an underground train driver,
I think
was like,
Jackster was on, but I don't know about Dex.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's a video game joke.
I haven't talked
I
about.
gotta make those here because no one else will get
By the
them. I
way-
make
by the
video game
way,
jokes,
by-
and the Duchess just looks at me like, "What?"
Boring. So, by the way,
No.
I didn't tell you where I was yesterday and why I was in London.
Tell us
yesterday.
now.
Yeah, why are we in London?
Because I went to see Fraser.
Oh, nice.
What?
Fraser
Sound clip.
was in London
Wow.
and still is probably.
Dude.
And you know the Seal podcast with
Yes,
Fraser,
I do know the Seal podcast.
the real Kahuna Neil, who listens to our show. He's listened to our show for years. Dave, I'm not sure if Dave listens to the show. He probably does. But Dave's on the show. I played PUBG many times with Dave, and then Matt, who I've played Valorant and PUBG with. And then Fraser's cousin was there, who we played Valorant with. Oh, it's Antonio.
Antonio.
Yeah, Antonio. I was just saying,
I don't
Antonio.
think wait a minute. Has he been on the show? I don't remember.
I don't
him ever
know,
coming
has
on the
he?
show.
I don't know. I don't know
show?
if Antonio's been on the show. He's not. But I was saying, Antonio.
If only you were actually replacing Chinny this week.
I know.
Yeah, well,
I was-
next week maybe.
I was saying, Antonio. Yeah, so I was in London yesterday, and yeah, I met all up with them. We had a curry. It was a good time. I love Fraser so much, and then I had to go because I had to drive from London to bloody Macclesfield in one go.
Wow.
In one go.
That's quite a journey, that
It
is.
quite a journey. Then I drove down from Macclesfield today. Lovely. So, Antonio,
Hello.
how are you?
Yeah,
What's
how
up
the hell
there,
are you?
new job, man?
Yeah,
I
new
am
job, new
great,
home.
thank you. Yeah.
I think you
I've
got the
moved
wrong
house,
mic,
I've got a new job
Antonio.
that
I don't
actually
think your
like.
mic
I'm
is in.
Doing good, thank you.
Antonio, I think you've got
Yeah,
to
is your
change.
mic
You
in,
change your
or is
mic.
it-
Change your mic on Zoom. Is it on the right
yeah,
mic?
Mine in with Google.
Yeah, that definitely doesn't sound like a fancy old
That's
microphone.
not your
that
fancy
doesn't-
XLR mic.
Yeah.
Or swing the thing down.
Look,
so we can-
you know where it says
talk
mute
into that?
on the bottom left of Zoom, and then you've got your
Oh
little
yeah,
arrow.
I'm doing it, but it ain't working. Zoom's not the best.
Oh.
Oh, he's blaming
Keep
Zoom.
doing it,
Zoom.
that's
We'll
fine,
just
it
have to
works.
go with it.
We can hear
How's
you,
that?
but hold on.
Yeah.
Say it again.
Was that? Is that it?
That's
There
it.
you go. There you go.
Yes.
There we go.
Oh,
Here it is, nice, right,
Antonio.
We got there in the end, team. Technology.
So,
Oh,
Antonio,
Zoom is terrible.
have you got a new job? Is that what I heard?
I have indeed. Yes, I have indeed. Sorry, now I can't hear you. God, Zoom is lovely.
Wow.
There you go.
Are you
I can
shooting
hear you
birds at
very
the airport?
quietly,
You
so
can hear
I'm
us,
just going to
okay.
isolate and do this. Yes, I got a new job. Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. I am a commercial producer for Future, which is like a media conglomerate.
Oh, what you got to do? What's the commercial?
So
producer do?
I either produce videos, or what is more common, I've had this a few times already. A client will come to me with a budget and a brief, and then I make that video, and then we distribute it online.
What kind of videos do you make?
A lot of it's promotional. So, for example, I'm currently working with Square Enix on their new Outriders expansion. So I'm basically making a video, bigging them up and all that jazz. It is basically just bigging up the games. That's all you do, really. But
so it's all video game related, is it?
Yeah, that's why I'm happy. Like I'm doing something
Wow.
I'm good at finally, and I'm
Well,
enjoying it.
You get
honestly,
paid for something you're good at.
Antonio,
even
you've put in the graft, man. I remember talking to you.
That's right.
We talked about like how you edit and how I edit and stuff like that for a while, and you were showing me like your edits and your timelines, and you put in the graft, man. So you've earned this job. You deserve it.
Thank you. I grinded for 3 years for a job. I used to work at a different client, and 3 years I grafted that. Yeah, as on top of the other 10 years of editing YouTube content.
Yeah, I know. You've done your
Yeah,
bit.
man.
You've
So,
done your
yeah.
bit. No,
Thank you, man. Yeah.
I'm really happy for you that you've landed this job, and I hope
For the amount of time you've been podcasting, I've been grinding on YouTube doing stupid
pretty
Minecraft
much
anime
yeah.
edits.
Yeah, you've been making
yeah.
YouTube content as long as I've known you, really.
Yeah.
But your more recent stuff, as you got better at your craft, was obviously a lot better. But like, yeah, you've been making loads of stuff.
I think what they said was he look at this work he did for Nightcrawl, or what was it called? Night Trap. And we need to get him to put that same enthusiasm into our game.
Fair, I said to my missus, so for people who don't know how I make YouTube videos, and I spent
very good
5.5 months making a 2.5-hour video about COD, Black Ops, Cold War. And my missus, she supported me, but I was telling some friends that this is so pointless. Why are you doing this? And I said, if I show this to some client, they'll probably hire me. And I asked the dude to hire me. He said, "Yeah, that is that video is."
Wow! I think I watched your. Didn't you make one about like DVD games or something? I watched that. I remember watching that one.
One did quite well. I saw it got posted somewhere on Reddit, and it did quite well.
I like that one. I like that one.
Thank you. Yeah.
I think you did a Rocky one as well. I like that one. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
thank you.
I like that.
But yeah, it's all been mad for me recently because I worked and packed for like a few weeks. We've moved house, as you can see from this lovely background.
You moved again?
Yeah, always moving.
Yeah, well, a house now. We have a house.
So where do you live now? Are you still in Glasgow?
I'm not doxing myself, but it's still in Scotland. Yeah.
Right.
Scotland.
Ah, shit! I should tell you. There's gonna be some guys coming in soon with SWAT uniforms. Just pretend like you don't see them.
Could you work anywhere, Antonio?
I have the kettle ready, mate. Sorry, mate.
Are you going to like an office or anything, or could you work anywhere?
It is in Bath, but I'm remote most of the time. I said I'll come in when you need me, but I'd rather be remote.
Yeah,
Bath is quite a journey.
It's quite a distance. Yeah,
it is.
I mean, to be fair, I also said to him, if you pay for my journey, I'll go wherever you want me to. And
I wouldn't say that, Antonio. I'd be like, fuck that.
Yeah.
Right, I work from home.
Zoom works great.
And then maybe once a month I'll come down to say hello. But I expect
but it's for a game company. So, like for example, they're talking about Gamescom in August.
I know,
Nice.
Antonio. But I feel like as you get older, you're like,
it's August.
fuck that. You know,
I'm sure
Well, let him
you're
have
right.
his youthful, itchy feet. He wants to go around.
Yeah, in your 20s,
in
your 20s, you do mad shit. You do, and you
I
can.
love Chinny's wisdom from the ancient age of
Listen, in the 20s,
knowledge.
I was
Let me
doing
tell
all
you
sorts
some
of
mad
No,
shit.
but it's
You're
right.
young.
It's right. Like, especially in our industry, I can say our industry now because Antonio's in the same thing with me, right? But in our industry, you do mad hours because sometimes you have to film an event or you have to do an edit that goes through the night, and people will do it because it's kind of like seen as a cool job to have, right? It's kind of seen as like this is a cool job to have, so people will just do whatever. But I think in your 20s, like I know a guy, and he does a lot of stuff for like in Birmingham, and he's met KSI and all this sort of stuff, and when he did a show there and all that, and he pulled mad hours, like mad hours. And I said, it's fine in your 20s. In your 30s, you will die, right, if you keep going. So I would do it now, Antonio. I would do it now. But like, yeah, when you like, I'm saying this like I'm an old fucking fart or anything, but I'm not.
You
even
are.
36. But like it gets hard. I mean, you two will agree. It gets harder, doesn't it, as you get older to do that mad shit.
Oh yeah.
So do it now, but don't when you get to a point where it's too much, just tell them to fuck off. Because people back down pretty easily. But I'm so glad that
listen to your body. That's the basic.
Listen to your body. Yeah.
And stay active. Keep exercising.
That's the
Well, that's part of the reason I'm so
why I
happy
love
with a
the
house.
summer, man.
Literally, right below me is the garage. I'm starting building my home gym. It's weird.
Nice.
Like, ask me this when you started this podcast. I'd want a game room, but now I have a shelf for games, and that's about it. I just want to build a home gym.
You see, what I think about Antonio when we started this podcast and you started listening was your village radio show about video.
Yeah, I remember that. That's
what I remember. I remember listening
to
it. I listened to it when we were decorating.
Mate, I was spinning the decks way before you.
You were doing your thing. And
next up,
your co-host.
Yeah,
man. Are for old people.
God, that seems so long ago now. That and when we smuggled you into the adult section.
That was great.
Eurogamer stroke EGX.
I remember that, because I looked around, was a bit unimpressed and left. I remember.
Yeah,
we
left.
Yeah.
Was that the year?
This is what everybody's getting all worked up for. Jesus.
I think that was the year that we played.
It was this ethereal thing for me. I couldn't see it. I couldn't see what was in there, and then you walk in and you just realize it's video games.
It's
and then
just
you
shit.
leave.
It's video games with boobies.
Yeah.
Let's please keep.
No, I think Antonio was expecting like strippers everywhere and stuff. But,
there were not a lot.
Sadly, Lollipop Chainsaw was not there that year, so no strippers for me.
By the way, they're making a remake of that. Did you know this?
Lollipop Chainsaw.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Oh. They're doing
if there's one game that doesn't need to be remade, it's fucking Lollipop.
Of course it does. Lollipop Chainsaw was amazing.
Oh yeah, and by the way, when I went to London yesterday to see Fraser, Pilch was supposed to be there, but he's got COVID and he's just in the chat now.
COVID's gone. How did you get COVID?
How are you getting COVID, man? There is no COVID.
There's no COVID. The Ukraine war stopped it. Didn't you hear it?
Sorry, Nicole, you were lying.
Exactly.
Exactly. There's no COVID.
Have you been playing any video games lately, Antonio?
So I jumped around video games for a while, like playing shitloads of things, but then not stopping on one. But I wanted to sit down and just play one. And I played Yakuza 7 when it came out. But I do this thing sometimes. I buy a game day one, but then think, no, not right now. I'll put it away. Like I did that with Crash Bandicoot 4 when that came out as well. I played it. I was like, no, not now. Gave it a year and a half, then played it.
Now's not the time.
7. Exactly. I'll come back when I'm ready. And I played about 60 hours of Yakuza 7. I'm about done now, I'd say. I really enjoyed it. I think it will be like the next one will be an amazing RPG, I think. And I don't like RPGs really. No. Especially turn-based RPGs.
Well, they made it fully turn-based, but I played the beginning of it and I was sort of all right with it. I'm not a big fan of turn-based combat.
I'm not either. I'm not either. Right. Like it's no Persona 5, I'd say, like, in terms of like how good it is in terms of like combat, but I'm not. I don't know. Maybe it's because it has got this Yakuza skin and it's very playful and dumb.
Oh, it's got a definite.
I'm more happy with it.
Like Yakuza ridiculousness about it. For sure.
But then the story is brutally serious. That's why.
As always in these games.
Yeah. But yeah, I've been playing that from the Game Pass as well because I had a copy, sold it. So I was like, nah, I'll get it when it's cheaper. But then it's on Game Pass, so I jumped on Game Pass. But yeah, Yakuza 7, that's mainly what I've been playing.
That's mainly what you've been playing. I'm just going to take a pause. I'm just going to take a pause here, Antonio, and say the Humper is in the chat, and he said, I'm just at work, but I thought I'd pop on to say congrats 650. Pilch, he's saying that he's got COVID. He's 12 days in. What? Fraser says, yo. Tyrone says, hey, Chinny. He's from the snooker days. Ian Williams was talking about when he gets angry, and he used to get angry at Call of Duty, and normally when Duke was on the show, which is quite appropriate. Daniel Bedkoba says congratulations on 650. Thank you, Daniel.
I think the Duchess had something she wanted to say.
Mm-hmm.
It's our 650th show. What do you think, Duchess?
Happy birthday!
There you go.
Yeah.
I thought you might beatbox or something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's 650. And what do you know? Here we go. Yo. That's it. That's the end of that.
Wow, like a dying cat at the end.
Yeah, that was impressive.
That's the ending. Is it a dying cat at the end? Yeah, it's pretty much.
So when
I get the rooster?
No, don't get the rooster. We're fine.
No, don't get the rooster.
Yeah, get the rooster. Get the
yeah,
rooster.
Get the rooster. Bring it in.
Special
No,
guest,
the
the rooster.
Bring the rooster in the
That's
room.
on 700. We'll get the rooster on episode 700.
Okay.
I like,
make
Duke
a plan for it now. Yeah, 1 year from today.
Duke makes me feel stupid when I met Diane.
Oh wait, something else from the Duchess.
Oh, hold up.
Maybe not. She's gonna wander away now.
Duke makes me feel stupid, but when I met Diane, I was like, oh my god, she's so
How
much
do you think
more,
I feel?
She's so much more cleverer than Duke.
Well, yeah. Twice, 3 times.
And
she's funnier.
And she's
than
funnier.
Duke.
Well, yeah.
And
She's
she's
funnier.
like, she does all the housework, like in terms of like fixing roofs and
And you know, so here's something else that I don't think people know about the Duchess. I'll let you in on something.
crack addict.
My friend Garrett pointed this out when he first met
She's
her.
a crack addict.
Yeah.
No, but Garrett and I, my friend Garrett from college and I, we will make jokes that are intended to make the other person go, "Oh my god, I can't believe you just said that."
Right.
So the Duchess will say things, like a topic will come up, and someone will make a joke and be like, "Oh god, that's so outrageous," and then she'll go, "Oh god," like she'll be like, "What is wrong with you?" And then 30 seconds later, she'll say something twice as horrible and over the top.
Yeah.
And I'll just be like, what was that protesting against the outrageousness of the previous
She thought
thing?
about it. She digested it.
Yeah, she was just biding
And then
her
she
time.
came up with something that easily topped everything else.
Yeah.
So,
It's all in there.
Yeah.
It's all in
It
there.
is.
yeah.
Um,
All right, sorry, I interrupted whenever
Antonio,
you were talking about
so the gym. So let's talk. So you still doing the gym?
Yeah, loving it, man. I've currently got an injury, but yeah, I love it, man. It's my main mental health checker, man. I adore it.
So, how impressive is this gym going to be in your house? What we're talking?
Don't
about?
get too impressive. I'm doing the DIY, so a bit like my missus does the DIY, and I'm doing the DIY here, so it will look like
So dumbbells on the floor. Is that what we're
everything's
talking?
fallen over, but I've managed to fix it just about. There'll be some duct tape involved, I'm sure, at some point.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And a photo of Naruto somewhere, since I have a broken frame.
Is that what
somewhere.
motivates you? Like a photo of Neuro?
Oh,
Neuro?
obviously.
Yeah.
If I lift this dumbbell hard enough, I might turn 2D. That is the dream.
Oh,
That
right.
is the dream.
Yeah.
That is the dream.
Yeah.
That is the dream.
That's it. Does he
But
he
yeah,
have a like a war cry? Neuro? How do you say his name? How do you say his fucking name?
Naruto. I'm
Naruto.
sure I could try, but I might.
What would
be
he
called
say if he
racist,
lifts
so I
like a
won't.
fucking lift, like a weight, and he's like, ah? What would he say?
I'm sure he'd just yell. I'm sure it'd just be a quite high pitched
Ah!
yell.
Like that.
Yeah, close enough. I'll take it. Close enough.
No, that's when he sees something in the distance that he doesn't know what it is. All anime is like that.
Pretty spot on.
Yeah.
See, Jake's watched more anime than he's letting on. He's watched more than he's letting on.
Someday we're gonna have to talk about all-purpose cultural cat girl Nuku Nuku.
Of
One
course.
One day.
Yeah,
Did you just
that
read
was the animation.
4 words from a dictionary randomly?
No, he's just Googled anime or something. I don't know.
I've yet to have a student come in with any knowledge of that one, but I'm waiting for it. It's gonna happen at some point. I know it's gonna happen.
So
go on.
let's ask him the questions.
Yeah, angriest you've ever been playing a game, Antonio.
So, I'm sure I've had moments on COD and all that everyone's been saying, but when you answered that question and I jumped on the stream, my first thing that came into my head was I think it's about 9 or 10, and I was sitting on my now late grandmother's lap playing Crash Bandicoot Entranced, which is basically Crash but 2D on the Game Boy Advance.
Okay.
I remember getting so annoyed at not being able to get the last level. I threw it down the ground, picked it up, and bit the screen.
Wow.
Oh my God.
To this day,
Ladies
if I
and
ever look
gentlemen.
at my old Game Boy Advance SP, there are some bite marks there, which will always remind me that I was one of these
yeah,
little games.
You know what?
Antonio wins the award
I
for
don't know.
most
Yeah,
angry
biting.
gamer of all time.
You know what my brain did there. I missed the PSP bit, right? So I was like, he bit
Game
the
Boy, but yeah.
fucking TV. Like, how do you
Well,
how do you get your mouth around it? I didn't like. And it would have been a CRT. Like, what's the matter with this fucking kid?
That would have been impressive. No, it was a Game Boy Advance.
It was a Game Boy Advance. Okay, that's a lot more easier to bite.
To be fair, kids will
exactly.
bite anything.
But like a fucking CRT TV, that's hard to
Possible.
bite. It's harder to. It's hard. You just can't get grippage. I've tried.
You know, Kay used to work with a woman, and she had.
Why
the
does he
kid
have a
from
story
hell.
about this, Duke?
No, I'm just saying.
Why has
about
he got
kids doing
I
stuff.
say.
There's nothing he doesn't have a story
I
about.
say
this-
a CRT TV is hard to bite, and then she goes, Kano.
That reminds me of a time.
Well,
yeah, go ahead.
the kid didn't bite the TV, but basically it was the kid from hell, right? And she told him off for something, and she was in the kitchen and she could hear this weird noise, and she's like, "What the hell's that noise?" And when she went into the living room, he'd been to the garden, got a rock, and was just scratching the hell out of the TV screen with it. I'm like, "Oh my
Good
god,
lord.
that kid is serious
He's a
stuff."
keeper.
That kid.
How old's that
Yeah,
kid
he's
now?
a keeper. scratch the shit out of the
How
telly.
old would that kid be now?
He's actually, to be fair, he's got a really good job now. He's an adult. He's an adult now.
His name was Boris Johnson.
It probably was. That sort of thing Boris would do.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Boris does what he wants.
Morris. Anyway, here's my question for you. I'm sure you know what's coming, but we've been obviously doing the show 14 years, and you've listened for most of those.
Yes.
As it goes. But what is your favorite gaming memory in the last 14 years?
Discovering online gaming. Like as a kid, getting the Xbox 360 at Christmas Day, for example, opening it up, yeah, all that's great. But going on to Xbox Live for the first time, man, like playing Uno, playing Halo 3, that kind of stuff. Like I always remember as well,
Uno.
sitting on my friend's old Mac, 2003 or 4, and he had World of Warcraft, and I just found it mental that I was walking around with other people in this big open world together and talking to strangers. And then I saw lots of people's dicks on Uno, but you know.
Yeah,
I'm sorry about that.
I think everyone played Uno.
Yeah, but but Uno was full of that. Like it was the Wild West on Uno, and I remember
and there was no rules. Where there was no censorship.
I remember playing Uno, but I didn't see any willies. But disappointingly, I didn't see any willies. But I saw this guy, and he was just dressed as a terrorist. Right, I have no idea why. He had an AK-47, and he was just dressed as a terrorist. And he
must be playing with someone in America.
But he didn't say anything. He just played the game. Look, no.
Yeah. That was just
hey,
his thing.
terrorists deserve to have some fun too, all right?
Yeah, they do. What do they do in the downtime?
So,
by the way, we have some audio footage of Antonio's friend playing World of Warcraft.
Ma'am? Yes, More Hot Pockets.
So, I if I ever get caught by a terrorist, I'm gonna go. Did I see you on Uno once?
No, we are ISIS. That was Al Qaeda.
Yeah. No, we're
it
more.
Is true,
we're more Mahjong fans.
Yeah, Antonio is right. I must admit, when I got my 360, I'd never played online gaming before that, and it is a bit mind blowing. You know, I'm like,
it is.
It was Rockstar Plays Table Tennis, and I was playing with some dude in America and talking to him. And I'm like, I'm talking to somebody in America. I'm like playing with him like now. She's like,
the first game that I ever played online was Worms Armageddon in 2000. And I thought I was good at the game, and then I played it online. I was like, "Oh no,
got
terrible!" And then the second game I played online was Halo 2, and I remember that blowing my mind. That was the first time I heard voices coming through my console into my house, and I was like, "What is going on?"
Yeah,
I do remember seeing older Xbox games and PSP games came with demo discs, didn't they? And so, with Xbox at least, there was demos and like trailers built into the discs. I remember Blinks the Time Sweeper was like a launch title, and there was a trailer promoting Xbox Live at the time.
Yeah.
And I just remember like thinking, "What is this? What is this?" And then getting the 360, finally playing it.
I think that promotional video is quite famous that you talk. Is that the one where he disguises his voice and stuff?
Yes, it is. It is.
It's like a really famous.
He deepens his voice.
Like one of the big features is that you could do it on the original Xbox. Is like you could disguise your voice and the advert like promotes trolling people. It's like fuck you.
It does, yeah.
Shithead or whatever it says. And now obviously you could never do that now. But like it was like, well, I'm gonna destroy you, motherfucker, and kill your mom or whatever. And luckily that didn't influence gaming, and no one ever says that kind of stuff. We haven't got anybody else lined up.
Oh, okay.
So
that's fine.
If anybody wants to join the show, you can. But I tell you what, we're going to leave Antonio on because
why not?
Because we can.
I mean, do I sound alright? By the way, I'm on my mobile data. I don't have internet yet.
No, you sound absolutely fine.
You sound fine.
Well, so if I dip off at any point, it means I've run out of data. So let's just keep the time ticking. Let's keep the clock ticking.
Let's keep going. You can go if you want to keep your data, Antonio. It's fine.
It's fine. If I need to, I'll just get some more.
Mad bastard.
There you go, just like that.
Look,
Who cares?
Him getting a job.
By the way,
he changed his job. He's just fucking money bags, isn't he?
I mean, the problem is, yes, I need it for my job. So if it does go off, I'll just get more for work tomorrow.
Yeah, it'll be fine. I have actually got a question. Talking of Antonio and doing stuff. Obviously,
that's terrible. But go on.
The other week, Chinny couldn't make the show, and then we decided we'd do it on a Tuesday anyway. And Antonio walked out of a concert. Right,
do you want the full story then, or like?
Yeah. Let's have the full story because I felt so guilty. I was like, oh my god,
I got over it quick.
So, honestly, I have proof because I have the CD of the person we saw. But yeah, we literally did go there for the opening act, and we were debating sticking around for the main thing. But ever since COVID, my missus especially, but me too, I'm not a big fan of crowds, especially tight, compact crowds in a small nightclub setting. So we're already on the fence, and then finally the 4G came through, and I said, "Do you mind if we go?" She said yes. I left. It's nowhere near as bad.
Oh, that's okay. I feel a little bit better. Who
was the
it,
opening
by the
act,
way?
if you don't mind?
Stella Donnelly. She's a female singer, and what was great, we met her afterwards, and she signed our CD. It's quite ironic because my partner bought the CD, but I was the one who said to the security guard, "Oh, do you mind if we come and say hello?" So she signed the CD to me, even though I didn't buy the CD.
But
again,
close enough. Close enough. Who, by the way, who was the main act?
Oh God, I don't remember.
So it's not even anyone
Rolling
that
Blackouts.
big.
I think their name was. I think that was their name. The Rolling Blackouts.
Stella Donnelly, Australia singer-songwriter. Is that the lady?
Oh wait, the one who did Beware of the Dogs.
Yes, that's her. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Everyone knows her.
Obviously. But yeah, she was playing in Edinburgh. Yeah.
It's funny because Ginny and I just Googled her, and then we tried to pretend like we knew her.
Boys will be boys.
Yeah, the classic.
Stop once and then move on.
And that very cheerful
Shut
song.
the fuck up!
Hey, this is going to be good. Eric, are you ready?
All right, go ahead.
And that very cheerful song she wrote, "Die." Thank you very much.
Bit strong.
Yeah.
Quite a funny song actually. So yeah, it is quite funny.
Die.
Funny. Dying's always funny. Yes.
Yeah.
By the way, Antonio, whilst you're here,
Yes.
are you available next Sunday?
Yes, and also I'll have internet then, and I won't have a concert. So yes, I will be available.
Good. Well, let's do it in advance so you don't have to walk out of anything and make me feel guilty again.
Now we're just arranging
if you
the
want,
show.
This can be like so. By the time we get to episode 1000, let's see if I can walk out of a wedding for the show. Let's see. If we can get
that
to
would be cool.
Yeah.
That would be good.
Yeah,
That is dedication then.
Yeah, exactly.
Your own wedding. You're about to get married.
Don't.
I send the text.
No.
You're like, gotta go. I'm so
Do you mind
sorry.
if we go? And she says, "Yeah, go on." Yeah.
Well, it's not even that. It's not even that. She's so supportive. She'll probably get out the laptop for me and plug it into the amplifier.
You'll be there to the vicar.
Yeah,
Just
that's
a minute,
true love
mate.
there,
I'm
that's
just
true
busy
love.
for the
True
next
love.
hour. It'll be fine.
True love. Okay. So I don't think there's any. If anybody wants to come on the show, message me on Discord. 650. Has anybody played any video games this week?
I've finished The Quarry.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Let's talk about that. Let's talk
We
about
did a
it.
feature for that. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh God.
But
I
first,
What you been playing?
gotta have the theme song.
What you been playing?
Can't not do it.
What you been playing?
Big up. Listen to you, Fast forward selector.
I made a terrible job of it. I'll be honest. I was
Right.
just like, oh my God. Towards the end, they were just dying left, right, and center. And I'm like, oh my God, at one point, I literally thought I was going to get everybody killed. And there'd be literally nobody left standing at the end.
How many
What was your
people-
reactions to it though? Like, were you laughing? Were you annoyed? Like, how was it? Because Until Dawn, the first time when we fucked up quite royally, it was kind of, all right, what's going to happen now? Kind of thing for us. I remember.
Well, one of them, I was really annoyed at myself because I wasn't fully paying attention. And I hadn't done it for ages, right? There's very few mechanics in the game. Literally, there's choose something to say, crappy quick time event, which is literally just point your analog stick in a certain direction and you can't fail, really, unless you're really, really shit, and holding your breath. Right?
Oh,
So you
that's still there.
Oh, yeah, but you just got to press the A button.
Yeah,
so there's none of this hold the controller
okay.
straight rubbish.
No.
So you just got to press the A
I
button.
got killed twice in. Yeah, I remember Until Dawn. It was like you had to keep your controller just right, the DualShock 4. But the problem is, even like I tested it, even if you put it flat down, it would still shake. So
Yeah.
pointless. Anyway, sorry, I interrupted. Sorry.
No. So there was that, and then there's one other mechanic which is very rarely used, which is a shooting thing. You can shoot something, right? If you have a gun, very occasionally it'll give you the option to shoot, and you have to just aim with your stick and just shoot, and it's really clunky and slow. And there was a part of the game, and I had the gun, and I just forgot to shoot because I'm like, oh, I haven't done this for ages. How do you do it? And it was that quick. And the enemy just sort of shoved the log in my face or a piece of wood or something and just impaled me to the floor through my mouth with a piece of wood. And I'm like, oh, fuck. So I fucked up there big time. And then I was being chased in another point of the game. And at the very beginning of the game, there's a moment where you're sort of next to this freezer in the lodge, and it says, and one of the characters says, "Oh, you don't want to go in there. You could get yourself locked in or something, right?" And he gave me the choice of run or go in the freezer.
Yeah.
So I thought, thinking back and thinking,
run,
because there was a character who said, like, if you go in the freezer, you get locked in, I'd die of hypothermia or freeze to death or whatever.
Definitely.
So I chose run.
Definitely.
And both characters got killed.
Excellent.
And I was like, so then I'm thinking, was there a no-win situation? Had I gone in the freezer, would I have still got killed? Or would I have survived? I don't know.
You're never going to know.
I'm never going to know because I got killed, and it was brutal. I mean, I'm not going to tell you what the monsters are because that's kind of the part of the story, but it picked me up, it threw me against the wall, then it slammed my head against the floor, and then it literally threw me 20 meters across the room into the wall, right? So that was one character, and that was a goner. And then the second character, he grabbed by the leg and then just ripped his head off, just like bit into his neck and ripped completely the head off.
Oh, dear.
So that character didn't survive. So at the end of the game, I think you start with, I want to say about 6 or 7 characters, at least. There might be another one. Surviving at the end were 3. So I only managed to save 3 characters out of the whole game. Absolutely shocking, how was it?
I mean, if it was an exam at school, you would have passed. So in my eyes, you did fine.
Only just. But it was shocking. As for the game itself, little bit tedious, if I'm being totally honest. I feel like the voice acting was superb, right? Character models, amazing. They look like the people. But the actual gameplay was a bit boring and repetitive, and there's not a lot, apart from choosing dialogue options, the rest of it's just rubbish. And I don't know, it was all right. It's just too slow. Stuff didn't happen quick enough. They could have made it into a 4-hour game, and it would have probably benefited from it.
How long was it?
Probably about 9 hours. Probably 8 or 9 hours it took me to finish.
Until Dawn was that, because I remember doing it in one sitting. It took us about 8 or 9 hours. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, so it was fine. Like I say, I wasn't blown away, but it was fine, and I did okay. And I was. What's quite cool though, and I'm going to do this, and I don't normally do it, but you can't within your game save. I can just go and replay a chapter.
You could pick key moments, can't you?
Yeah. So I can pick chapter 9 and replay that just to see what other outcomes I could get, or where I could save many more of them.
Chapter 9.
So there's 10 chapters. 10 chapters altogether.
Are you disappointed?
No, I'm not disappointed. I'll tell you what. If I'd have paid $60 or whatever or £60 or whatever the proper price for this was, I would have probably been disappointed. I'd have probably thought too expensive for what it is.
Is there any game you pay that much for nowadays, though? I
don't know whether I would. I feel like it's just too much for what you're getting.
Starfield?
Oh, what? Starfield, the grey universe.
Hey, I'm getting on day 1. I don't know about you, man.
Do you know what? The more I think about that game, the more I just think they could have done anything.
Bethesda fanboy.
They could have made it look like anything, but no. Let's make it look brown and grey and beige.
Whatever. You've seen 2 minutes of gameplay.
Yeah, but why look? They're in outer space, right? You've seen No Man's Sky. That thing is colourful, man. They're alien planets.
It's too colourful.
But why
Human
does it
civilization?
have to be grey
Whatever.
and
I'm
brown?
not arguing about this with you. I think it looks
rocks.
cool. I'm gonna
Lots
get it
and
day
lots
1.
of rocks.
Starfield, are we talking about?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, Starfield will be fine. Sean Deal in the chat says, "Congrats, guys! I've been listening since episode 50, so 600 episodes ago.
Oh my god!
Most memorable moments was Chinny's sausage crisis at McDonald's, Stu's bush story, and
that was a PS4 I found in the bush, wasn't it?
Duke's love for Heavy Rain. Thanks to me, Stu still owes Chinny.
He'd forgotten about that. What are you doing?
So
forgotten all about it.
I thank
One
you
of the
for
worst goddamn game experiences I've ever had in my life.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
Thanks, Sean, for reminding me. I don't remember it, and I can't remember why, but Stu owes me lunch.
I do, apparently.
Yeah.
I vaguely remember it, so I can't
I do
deny
vaguely
that.
remember it, but I don't know what it was. I can't remember.
you
Do you remember what it was?
I
What it
don't.
was for?
I don't actually.
Antonio, did you know?
Stu knows, but he
afraid I
just doesn't
don't.
want to admit it because it involves him being
Well,
wrong.
I've admitted that I owe him lunch. Why would I
Yeah.
not?
It'd be like some
I
game
don't
coming
know.
out when it should have, or whatever, wouldn't it? You know.
Yeah, I think it was probably one of those.
Kryptonias says we all know Slime Rancher 2 is what we're all waiting for. I've never played Slime Rancher. Have you?
Oh, people love
No,
that.
That
yeah,
was
but it keeps coming
surprisingly
up on
good.
these gaming recommendations.
Have you played it,
Yeah,
Antonio?
it was free. It was free on Xbox for a while, and I remember going around someone's house who doesn't play video games anymore. He used to. I went on his Xbox One. He had one game installed. It was Slime Rancher, and I played it. I was like, "Yeah, it's actually quite fun. It's not my kind of game, but it is very
Susan
relaxing." I found it. I found it
loved
very
that.
relaxing.
Susan loves that game. She plays
Strange.
loads
Yeah,
of it.
that's true. A lot of people do.
Sean says it was the release date of Watch Dogs. He got wrong.
Oh yeah.
Fuck it. Watch Dogs came out in 2013.
No, it must have been Watch Dogs 2, was it? Or
No.
Watch Dogs Some Adults?
Watch Dogs 1 came out in 2013.
Yeah.
Watch Dogs 2 is about 2016. So even if it was 2, it was fucking ages ago, Stu. Pay your debts.
I think I must have bought you lunch by now. I don't know.
You, I tell you what, you did cook me lunch when I visited yours.
That's true. That's true. Yeah.
Does that
yeah, I
count,
did.
Sean? Sean's the ref.
Yeah, I think it counts. I think it counts.
Was it a
and
good
that,
meal?
and
No, it was shit, but that's not the
it was
point.
terrible. And I
Oh.
got us into snooker for free, kinda.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did, because I went in and he was like, "Oh, you've got to be a member and all this, right?" And I went, "Oh, I used to be a member years ago, but like my mates come all the way up here and whatnot." And he went, "Oh, go on, I'll just let you have a table," and he just let us in.
No, he let us pay the membership fee.
No, he didn't. We didn't pay them. We just
paid
paid for the
no,
time.
he paid the membership rate. There's a
Yeah. Just like,
members
but you-
rate
you
and
have to be a
non-members rate.
No, you have to be a member to play there.
No, there was a poster on the wall that says, "This is the rate if you're a member, and this is the rate if
Was
you're not a
it?
member."
Well,
And
anyway,
you
we got
said,
the non-
you
we got
said,
the
How are
members
you,
rate.
Duke? How are you doing, Duke? Everything all right?
No,
Anyway, we got it
Antonio,
cheap.
shut
We
the
got
fuck
it
up.
really cheap, all right.
Yeah, great.
I got us a good deal.
You saved us like £1.50.
No, it wasn't. It was more than that.
Jesus Christ.
Since you ask, Antonio, I actually
Anyway.
have a sound clip that I want to play because I found a review for Slime Rancher, and oh wait, why is this taking forever? Okay, here we go. Yeah, and here's I'm gonna play the audio of the review for Slime Rancher on PC from Metacritic.
Замечательная инди-игра. Одна из лучших инди, в которые я играл.
It's a Russian review, and I went to a Russian text-to-speech website. So there you go, everybody. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Thank you.
One of our Russian listeners is going, finally!
Yeah.
Slime
Somebody
Rancher
cares.
is there.
Why would he say it in English?
Because I can't speak Russian.
Yeah.
Only a Russian
Knows how
accent.
You say finally in Russian. Duh.
Finally. Slime Rancher gets its praise. It needs. Yeah, for some reason he listens. He listens
This
to
is
the
how
whole
you say
show.
finally in Russian.
В конце концов.
Duh.
Skansov.
This Russian listener is having a field day. Oh, thank God.
Ah,
Again, why in English?
how do you say thank God? Quick.
Welcome to the Veteran Gamers Podcast, where we just type shit into Google Translate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's how you say thank God.
Слава Богу.
Slava Bogu.
Bogu.
Slava Bogu. Anyway, I think time is getting on. Maybe we need to wrap up and do some.
Oh, you get to talk about what you've been playing, and then it's time to wrap it up. Well, sorry, people, we're out of time. We
We're
gotta
out of
go.
time now. We're out of time. You
No,
don't talk about
bullshit.
Rocket
Fuck
League
you.
anyway.
Go ahead.
Fuck.
Tell us about a game you've been playing.
I've
Chin.
only played Jurassic World Evolution.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
See?
And
I got big, the big dinosaurs with their necks, and then Sam Neill goes.
Brachiosaurus.
Sam Neill goes.
What? He takes his
In Jurassic
glasses
Park, he's like, what the fuck?
off. He does a bit of a twitch.
I got that dinosaur. I got the ones with the, and they have the big fucking thing, and they spit.
Oh, the fans.
They spit the venom at Newman
Yeah, I know
from
what you mean.
Seinfeld, and he goes like that. I got that dinosaur now. I got Velociraptors coming out my arsehole.
Yeah.
And apparently, what I've learned is no. Right.
Oh my God! Did he really just do that?
I know. Yeah, we could do that. That's fine. So
Never gets old. I
I
love
won't
it.
talk about it
Sorry,
too
go
long.
ahead.
I'm on like the fourth or fifth island or whatever. But
Right.
the thing that I thought was quite cute was that the raptors basically kick off if they're on their own. Do you know what I mean? They get fucking pissed off if they're on their own. But if you put like a bunch of them together, like 6 or 7, they never kick off. They're all like just chatting. You see them just like bah, bah.
They're lonely if they're
Yeah.
if they're
Like you've got to meet it for social.
social animals.
So the I can't remember. It's like a T-Rex knockoff. There is a T-Rex in the game, but I haven't got him yet. Like he's not very social. So if you make 2 of them, they that's the limit. You can't make 3 because then they have a big love triangle fuck fest and they hate that, right? But raptors, they're like fucking orgy bastards. Like they love it. They're like bah, 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 bah. You know, they could have a podcast, the Raptor podcast.
Yeah.
Rapcast.
Rapcast.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm sure that's been
a very
taken
different
already.
podcast, though.
Yes.
1, 2, 1, 2. The Duchess just gave you a taste of that. What that's like. Rapcast.
Yeah, so apart from that, no, I haven't really got any other news on Jurassic World Evolution. It's okay, it gets boring. But then I found out that the people that made Jurassic Park Evolution also made Roller Coaster Tycoon, Planet Coaster, all these games that I was saying, it's kind of like that. They made them.
Imagine that.
They made them, so they very much made like a kind of really simplified version of what those games are. So that's where this has come from, because I'm guessing more people would buy this one than the other ones. Yep.
Okay.
Jurassic Park Evolution. It's all right.
There you go. Right, one game off you then, dude. Come on. What do you got?
Rocket League has a new season out.
Oh, God.
I landed in Diamond 2 for the first time ever, so shut up. And I got this
wow.
Rocket Pass because they have some cool stuff on offer this season. But I'm not going to talk about that. I'm going to talk about a demo. It's Next Fest on Steam. There's a whole bunch of demos live on Steam.
I went to look for one of these, and it wasn't there. I was very upset.
Okay, that's a great story. Thanks.
Cool.
So there's a game called Railbound coming out soon, which I gave a go. So I played the demo for that. Yeah, it is a puzzle game that is, you've got some train cars just sitting in the station, not in the station, but on the field, and you have to lay down tracks so that they go in order. So you have one that's labeled 1 and one that's labeled 2, and you have to make sure the number 1 gets to the engine first before the second car shows up, and then there's a third eventually, and so forth and so on. Yeah, it's good, it's cute, the aesthetics are great. The nice thing about it is that you have your main puzzle, and then there are like, you know, level 3 or whatever, and then there's level 3A and level 3B. 3B is really hard. 3A is a nice little extra bonus challenge. Yeah, by the time you get to B, it's just it's really infuriating, because I like to think that I'm clever enough to get those puzzles right, but I couldn't ever get the B puzzles. So the main puzzles are great. Like I said, the aesthetics are great. It's very smooth. It's fun. I don't know if I'm gonna get it right away when it comes out, but it is a fun game. So Railbound, if you're looking for a fun little puzzle train game, check it out. There it is.
It looks very cute.
It is very cute. I would love for the viewers to check it out, but unfortunately they can't see it.
Shut the fuck up.
Anyway, is that it?
Is that it? We done?
Antonio, well, no, he did say
Antonio?
he's playing. What was it?
Yakuza 7.
Yakuza, yeah.
Yakuza 7. There it is.
I mean, one funny note about it: there's a Mario Kart clone in the game.
A Mario Kart clone.
Oh,
called Dragon Kart. Yeah,
nice.
Dragon
Kart. Yeah, it's actually quite funny. I actually don't mind it. It's got its own sub story and everything where you fight cartoony villains. Like there's each of the characters you race against is like an overly cartoony villain. It's surprisingly good. When you see something called Dragon Kart in a game made in a year RPG, you think this is going to be terrible. And I thought it was for a bit, but then I just realized the handling is, you just got to get used to handling. It's not bad handling. Yeah, honestly, like Yakuza 7 is really good. Honestly, I think Yakuza 8 will be probably one of the best JRPGs ever. I don't know if that's a high bar. But... Thank you. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to the next one because I love Yakuza so much, but I was very, very annoyed when I read it was going turn-based.
I tell you what, I give the Yakuza. Who's the developer of Yakuza? What are they called?
Ryuga Gotoku. They're the guys who made Super Monkey Ball.
Right. What was the name again?
Ryuga Gotoku. Basically Sega. Let's just
Sega. I'll just say Sega. Those chaps at Sega, right, and chapettes.
Yes.
They crank out the fucking games. They knock them out.
They do. They really do, don't they?
And it's a good time to be a fan of them, because if you're a Rockstar fan right now, it is fucking dry. It is. I'm just standing in the desert going, I think that's a game.
Literally.
I think that is that a game?
Hey,
Yeah.
That's another GTA 5 port, mate.
Is that?
Right
Oh, it's a GTA
really.
5 port. I'll still buy it though.
I bought it, but didn't. I have yet to play it because I got it thinking hopefully it'll be cross-gen, since every game's adopting cross-gen for this generation. Because apparently the last generation is never going to die, but no, it's not.
No, it's not.
So I paid £9 and I
So
haven't touched it
there's
yet.
certain developers that just have a fuck you attitude, and Rockstar is one of them, right?
Fuck you, give me money.
Yeah, fuck you. Do you want it cross-gen? Fuck you. Do you want a new game? Fuck you. Right? Do you want a really good version of GTA 3, Vice City, and San Andreas? Fuck you. Here's the mobile version. The other one is Nintendo. Do you want a good online system where you can talk to each other? Fuck you. You know what I mean? Like that's just the way they are. They don't give a shit.
They don't.
Do you want Zelda 2? Fuck you. We'll delay it. Fuck you.
We'll bring it when we're ready.
Come on.
Oh, you like the weapons breaking? Well, they break more, bitch. Fuck you.
They've been adopting the update model recently, to be fair. Because I bought Switch Sports, and one of the sports isn't even there. It's coming in like November.
You want to let go of the button
And
while
it's
we
golf.
bowling? Fuck you. You know. Yeah. So
Yeah.
they don't give a shit about you, Antonio. Rockstar don't give a shit about me.
Bethesda likes me. Oh wait, endless Elder Scrolls Online.
Yeah.
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 But they are coming out with a new game at some
They're
point.
coming
so
out
I'm looking
with the Starfields that Stu's very cynical about, because it's why? Because it's too big of a game.
Fucking grey and brown, that's why.
It's too big of a game. Are you excited for Starfield, Antonio? I didn't.
And brown.
It's on Game Pass. I'll give it a shot. I'm not a massive Bethesda guy, really. Like my favorite Fallout is the one not made by Bethesda. So I'll give it a shot though.
Fallout, though.
I'll give it a shot though, because it might not look colourful, but I'm sure there'll at least be something there, something substantial. And if it's not, then I didn't waste much of my money. So,
Kryptonian in the chat says, "Are you playing V Rising or Vampire Survivors?" I know what V Rising basically looks like. Shit to me, but Vampire Survivors.
We
is
talked about
brilliant.
that last week.
I love that so much, but the V Rising thing, nah, that's like Valheim. But then he talks about Power Wash Simulator. It's very satisfying. I've heard about this.
Oh my god!
Have
See,
you not
I
heard
do
about
like
it?
a bit of mowing.
That's a VR game I want.
Simulator.
But that's one job around the house that I love doing is power washing. You know,
Is
washing the
it?
dryer.
Maybe this is a game for you.
Honestly, if somebody walks past, I'll jet wash them. You know. Is that your dog, madam? You know, I love it. It's great.
It's extremely satisfying. You have a massive bit of blackness and dirt, completely gone in a second.
Yeah, there is something
Satisfying
about
as
it.
hell.
They should make a painting and decorating simulator. Surely there's one of those.
I mean,
there is House Flipper.
No, that's not a painter and decorator.
Several.
No, I
Yeah,
mean
it
like
is, that's what you have to do.
Yeah, but like the how satisfying it is to fill a wall. Do you know what I mean? Just and paint.
No, you have to do all that stuff. That is the game.
Not a
You've
game,
gotta
but there's an 8-hour
decorate,
film
you've got
called.
to lay carpets. You've got to choose furnishings.
I'm talking about painting a wall.
Clean. You've got to clean. You can do all that.
Then
Though.
you got to watch it. You got to watch it dry.
Yeah,
Well,
you
even
don't have to
better.
do that.
Thank you for the setup. There is a film out there called Watching Paint Dry, which is 8 hours long, and it's got quite a funny story behind it. There's a filmmaker who submitted a film to the BBFC. If you don't know, they rate films in the UK, and they rejected it. So he paid to have an 8-hour film of paint drying be sent to them, and they have to watch the film in its entirety. Oh, my speaker just turned off.
Nice.
They have to watch the film in its entirety to make sure that it's suitable to be sold, and that's what he'll be known for the rest of his life. Not any of his other films.
That's pretty good,
But
though.
filming a paint.
There you go.
Yeah.
Still
I
better
didn't
than
watch it.
Twilight. Still better than Twilight.
Yeah, it probably is.
Um,
on that note, we do need
Are
to
we
go.
done? Are we done?
Yeah, we need to do some.
It's
shout-outs.
time for a shout out.
Yeah.
Hey!
Okay, well, thanks for the free lunch that you still missed you. I would like to shout out, obviously, everybody that's been on the show.
Yeah. Nicole.
Yeah, Nicole. Oh my God,
Deck.
Scott came on.
That's right.
And Antonio. Is that it? Is that all of them?
Antonio.
4.
Sounds right.
But we've had 3 newbies though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Deck might have been on before, but we've people that aren't regulars, which is good.
Yeah.
And
everybody in the chat.
We've had a
James
lot of
Bethany,
people in the
Williams,
chat
Janet
this
Brain,
week. We
Rainy
do
Lamb,
appreciate
Take It
that.
Dark,
Yeah, Ian Williams, Chris
Jack Ian
Temple.
Williams,
Thanks, Chris
Super
Temple. Jason, Scott,
Jessica, Lewis Hood,
Doggies,
Daniel Bedcober,
yeah, Pilch.
Tyrone Price.
Yeah. So thanks everybody for
Humba.
joining us on this Monday night. I am going to be in a different country in 24 hours, so I do not give a shit anymore.
Where are you going? I didn't jump into the stream until later. Where are you going?
I'm going to Gran Canaria.
He's going to the posh Canary Island.
Is it the posh Canary Island? Is
It's
it?
probably it's probably the poshest.
It's just.
I would have
It's.
guessed.
I thought it was just the gay Canary Island.
Yeah, it's the posh one. Posh one.
But it's like no. But I thought Gran Canaria. Like Gran Canaria is like known for its big gay village, isn't it?
I have no clue.
But I wouldn't know.
Well, you seem to know more than
No,
I
there
do.
is. No, there is. No, well, I'm going with my wife. It's all fine. But like the.
I'm going with my wife. It's
no,
all
but it's
fine.
it's known for that reason. Like it's very gay friendly and all.
Well,
that stuff.
if you buy Chinny, it doesn't matter. Just saying.
Oh, I'll buy it. I'll pay for it. Don't worry. It's fine.
Dad, why did you bring me to a gay steel mill?
I don't know.
Yeah. So we've gone for the hotel because we've been there before. This is where I proposed to Tara. Is this place?
Of course, yeah.
sweet.
Oh, I remember that.
And we like the hotel so much. We're not that bothered about the place. There's not a lot around. But there's a beach, like 2-minute walk. There's about 7 swimming pools in this hotel. It's a really cool hotel.
Sometimes that's just what you need.
That's what you need. She's gonna go to the spa. I'm gonna be in the pool. We're barely gonna acknowledge each other. Do you know what I mean? Like now and again,
Perfect.
we'll nod to each other and go, "Do you want to eat?"
Yep.
Come on, don't be a tang in the mud.
Yeah.
Maybe have a meal together occasionally.
Maybe not. You know, even if I saw her with another bloke, I'd be like, "I don't know, just let her carry on."
It's all right. He's gay.
He's fine. He's fine. I mean, he's kissing her, but he's gay. It's fine. It's it's fine. Probably. So that's where I'm going to be for the next 7 days. So if you want to rob my house, if you want to rob my house, this is the good time to do it.
There you go. I know where you live.
Yeah, you could rob it.
That dodgy next door neighbour of yours will probably rob your house while
I'll
you're
tell you
away.
what, drive around Wolves until you find somebody running around with a shovel. You've got my house.
He's
There you
got
go.
his house.
So that's me.
Well, yeah, I'll shout you out, Chinny. Have a great holiday.
Thank you.
And obviously, shout out again, just echo you, all the people who've been on the show. And yeah, we should mention, though, we have had crypto. I don't know how to say the end of that name, but he's a new
Kryptonians,
a new chatter, and Swally Bad.
I wonder if you could tell us about blockchain.
Yeah.
So it's cool having 2 new chatters in the chat.
I got 20 grand. What am I fucking buying? What am I
And
buying?
obviously, thank Antonio for coming on tonight and filling in next week. There you go.
Well, yeah, I'll see you all in 7. I'll see you all in 6 days.
You will do. Duke, over to you.
Yeah, I will shout out Adam Brown and Tim Kelly because they both missed the science fiction 80s movies Duke poll. The choices were Blade Runner, Back to the Future, RoboCop, or Alien. We know what Chinny's answer is. Stu?
I did vote on that.
I'm going to go Alien.
Yeah, Alien got the fewest votes, 9.5%.
I voted RoboCop.
Yeah, I went RoboCop too. That's what both of them would have said, by the way, Tim Kelly and Adam Brown. But the winner was Back to the Future, so there you go, Chinny. You're welcome.
Offs.
Yeah.
Hello.
Today's poll.
Hello,
there's still
McFly.
There's still 2 hours left for today's poll. It's about music. You got your choices of Ludwig von Beethoven, currently in the lead, Kendrick Lamar, Paul McCartney, and John Coltrane. So
I'll go.
Paul McCartney. Oh my God! I
hate black musicians.
I wouldn't pay 5p to see him in concert.
Blackbird coming on the dead of night.
I hate Paul McCartney.
Well, I love Neil Brennan talking about people voting on music on YouTube. It's like Beethoven's Fifth, dun, 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 most famous music of all time. 20,000 downvotes. It's like, your music sucks, bro, and I should know. I'm from Tampa. Anyway, there was a poll recently about Star Wars characters. It was Greasy Fish Lips who gave me the suggestion for that topic. Thank you. And Lando Calrissian won. No surprise there, I guess. But Admiral Akbar is pretty cool. So I don't know. My vote was Asajj Ventress on that.
Can I suggest a poll?
Go ahead.
Favorite ports, USB, Lightning.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah,
I might use that. Yeah, we'll see.
Mine's I'm a convert to USB-C. I fucking love that shit. I love the USB-C. It's the slag of all ports. It goes up, it goes down. It doesn't matter. It doesn't give a shit.
Goes anyway up.
That is nice to have that option. No doubt.
Lightning is too exclusive.
One recently. The 15th was Nature leaves, dirt, sticks, and rocks. Rocks won. So hooray for Rocks. I didn't think I'd
Sticks.
get so
Gotta
many
be
votes
Sticks,
on that
man.
one. 25. A lot of
Sticks
people
can
came out.
fuck off.
And Dr.
It's got to
Octopus
be
won the
Sticks. You find a
villains
good one, you
poll.
got a sword on your walk.
Yeah,
You find a good rock and
Uh,
you can kill anyone.
Yeah.
Lex
Scratch
Luthor
your
and
telly.
Two-Face came in second place, tied, and then Red Skull, the 15%. Nobody likes Red Skull, but Dr. Ock, pretty cool guy. So thanks to everybody who's voting in those polls. There's a new one every day, and go check it out. Participate in democracy.
Quick shout out
For
from
no
you,
reason.
Antonio.
Thank you, Stedani. Great concert. Can't say about the rest of it, but yeah, it was a good concert.
Stella.
Okay.
Yeah,
Brilliant.
yeah. And I'll see you all in
Thanks to
6
us
days.
for giving you a reason to leave.
There you go. Yeah, so you didn't have
Exactly.
to see that terrible main act. Anyway, on that note, let's get the hell out of here.
Thanks for listening, everybody.
Thank you.
Like this podcast, there is another site you should check out. It's called bghub.net.
There you go. By the way, you'll have to tidy that bloody VGHub.net up again because joysticks and chill. What's happened to that?
Yeah, well, it's still another 2 years before the 5-year cycle of tidying it up. So,
You know what
whatever.
I'm saying? They
Did you ever write me something for Gary, Stu? Yeah.
I know, yeah, sorry.
That kind of shut him up a little bit, huh?
Okay,
Tell me more about what I need to do with this website.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
I know, you're right. I just don't want to deal with it.
What a horrible
I haven't
thing to
checked my
laugh at.
email in like a week. That's the thing about summer. I'm just like, whatever. I'm riding my bike. I'm writing, and everybody else and everything else can fuck right off. And during the school year, I'm always like, I'm too busy. So it's a very convenient pair of excuses for me.
Yeah. Yeah, you're a nightmare.
I am.
Terrible.
Mm.
Terrible.
Horribly irresponsible.
Awfully irresponsible.
But I love it. I fucking love it. I love
ain't
it.
you guys gonna ask me about my hat? So,
Whoops. I didn't mean to hit that twice.
Don't ask.
And that's the show.
Excellent
Is
stuff.
that it? Are we done?
Stop on the recording there, yeah.
Excellent.
Kryptonians. It was a reference to Superman, Stu.
I know. I saw that.
What?
As in
Krypton.
kryptonite.
As in Krypton.
And kryptonite.
Oh, it's with a K. Dingus, what are you doing?
But he's done it with a C.
It's going to be a C, man. Just
can't
leave
call
it
him a
alone. Don't
dingus.
click on
Planet is
it.
spelled with a K.
Maybe that was taken.
It's like if you said I'm an Earthling, URTHLING. No, it's spelled with an E.
Well, some people like to swap up the letters, Duke. What are you
Yeah,
gonna
they
say?
do. They decide to have
I'm
their
an
own
English
thing.
teacher. I'm an English
Well,
teacher.
if you
I'm
hate
going to
crypto,
tell you.
you're going to get people talking to you about crypto, aren't you?
I'm going to tell you how
Go on
to
the
spell this fictional place.
It's not a minor thing. It's a very different word when you
That
spell it
minor
with a C. Don't you think?
I guess. Anyway, I've got to go to bed because I'm up for work in the morning. This is a riveting conversation.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree. Thank you all. Thank you,
But
Antonio.
on that note,
Thank
I've
you,
gotta
everyone,
go.
for listening and
Okay.
watching.
Bye, everyone. Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, God, he's gone. That's literally just like that. Have a great holiday, Chinny, and I'll speak to you in 2 weeks'
Yeah.
time, I guess.
All right. Thanks for
All right,
filling in
see you-
for me,
speak to you next
Antonio.
week,
Bye,
Antonio.
Stu.
See you next week. See you later, all. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.